All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Sorry right off the bat for being late. I noticed that some of you guys don't understand how we work here. And it's very unpredictable. But to say the least, we're back here. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining us. Thank you to everybody that is, waiting in the chat room. Everybody who tunes in every single day that we go on live. People are saying that Eco Stang said that Xavier was painting his beard on. That's why we were late.
Who's always hating, dog?
They always saying something
They
about
can't afford a fucking haircut. That's what it's about. Bet you that fool don't get as many haircuts as I've gotten. If I get as much haircuts as I've gotten in 1 year, then he's got his whole life.
What happened?
I bet you he hasn't got enough haircuts as much as I have.
Damn.
Well, to me, it's like therapy. You know how girls get their nails done?
Yeah.
And they feel good, and they talk about, like, oh, I feel like a brand new bitch. I'm not lying. When I get a haircut, I feel like a brand new dude. I can talk to a girl that I wouldn't talk to right before I got that haircut.
You are a basic bitch, for sure.
Yeah, it just makes you feel good. I don't know, dog. When you shave your head, you don't feel good?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
it's like when it's about being fucking groomed right. But everybody hearing it, if you don't know who that voice is, but I'm pretty sure you do. You know it's definitely not Cairo. But let me go ahead and introduce Xavier Guerrero. Welcome back, dog.
What's up, dog? I'm good. Chilling Saturday, drinking some Modelos.
Yeah. For a change, there's some Modelos.
I know, I'm happy.
How happy are you?
I'm cool with that. They're not the gatos, but they do the work. They do the job.
Oh, what is it? Hombres con carácter?
Hombres con carácter. This is like the fools. Cholos drink this.
Can't believe you, man.
What?
It's gross, dude.
Oh, Mr. Miyagi shit, bitch.
Oh, that's not impressive. That's nasty.
Yes, it is, bitch.
No, it's not. Go wash your hands.
Hold on, give me the
fucking mosquito. Give you some fucking.
It was a fucking fly gnat, bro.
Even worse, it should be kicking it with shit all over the.
They fucking go fruit, bitch. It kicks it with Aton. Fucking Cairo all day, bro.
Dude, I drove by Frankenson's today.
Weenie Hut Jr.?
That line is unbelievable, dog.
Yeah?
Round the corner type shit.
Hold on, tell him. I'm going to put hand sanitizer.
Yeah, you should, because you're fucking disgusting. Nah. Frankenson's was packed today, dog. Holy shit. You've been there, Ray?
Yeah, I went with fucking Cairo and E-Zone. I got a good card out of that shit.
Yeah?
Yep.
Unreal, dude. Those fucking lines are unbelievable. It looks like they're going to Disneyland.
Pretty cool stuff in there. I gotta.
There's a little bit something for everybody, but nah, it's definitely not.
So what would you go for if you went there?
Nothing.
Come on, man. There's got
the animated the little action figure female dolls. You know what I'm talking about?
They'll probably have that shit there.
They do have those with the big ass titties, the Asian big titty ones.
I got something for that bitch ass mosquito now, bitch.
Grab them.
Look at that shit, bro.
Be careful. I don't think we're allowed to show guns on YouTube.
My dad doesn't like me fucking playing with this, bro. Because I make a mess.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but all right. So what's up with Frankenson's?
That shit was, dude. I can never get over how long that fucking line is.
Yeah, there's some fools that I know that wait outside that line like for a couple hours, bro.
Yeah, because it's a couple hours wait. Like no, dude.
Man, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna buy something, man. Come on.
Even then.
Yeah. Do you okay?
Good though.
Here's the thing though. Like, how long? What justifies how long you're gonna fucking wait for something, bro? Because I never understood that shit. I like brands and fucking different shit. You know what I mean? Like, I like supporting different businesses and different companies. But I don't see myself waiting outside, like, for this drop, bro. Or, like, for, like, how some people wait like that.
So you've never waited for, like, what's the longest you waited for something? Disneyland ride? What are you talking about?
Something you could purchase.
Coachella?
Disneyland ride or something like that.
Like Coachella, maybe?
No, I've never been to Coachella.
No, but, like, those lines, those music festival lines to get in. I'm just talking, what's the longest line you waited for? I've waited some 2-3 hour lines, dog.
2-3 hour lines?
Yeah.
That's for rave shit. Though.
Yeah, long lines. We're just waiting to get in there because there's just massive.
What about for like purchasing something?
I'm not a big. I'm not waiting in line. Like those people that camp for an Xbox, or you see people camping outside Best Buy to buy shit. I could never be that person.
I waited 2 hours to see a movie.
Seriously?
What movie was that?
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity.
That was a good movie to watch.
Was that a good movie though?
You didn't like it?
Dude.
Here's the thing. I'm not really big into horror movies. Like, I'm not really big into horror movies, but there's, like, I have seen that one. And, I mean, I guess the first time I saw it, I wasn't really too convinced on, like, where I stood on Paranormal Activity. And then, obviously, it's been a long time since then.
But the point of that movie is they made it seem like it wasn't even a movie. It had no fucking credits at the end. It seemed real legit.
There was eventually.
Eventually. Oh, really? All the way at the end?
Yep.
See, you just leave. I sat there and I left. I was like, this has to be real.
You left early?
That bitch has some big ass titties, bro. She was hot.
She was cute, dude.
She was hella cute when she started getting possessed.
She was in the second one.
Hell yeah, she was cute. I thought she was hot.
You never seen anybody get possessed?
Nah, dog. I'm not into that shit. Nah, I'd go away.
Like, you never been to, like, a Christian church?
Nah.
I mean, that's, like, good possession right there. Because, you know, when they start speaking tongues.
Oh, when they shake and they fall down?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. That's all hype, too.
They're like Weekend at Bernie's?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, dog.
Hey, fool, nah.
You seen that shit?
No, I've seen it, like, to somebody that I knew. All right, so here's the thing, bro. I got my fucking...
where we at? Give me where we at?
I'm going to tell you, bro.
Explain to me what the fuck's going on.
Some breaking news, bro. What do you call this, fool? Hold on. Those fools that went undercover. I went Alex Jones, bro. I went undercover.
Like when you went to Bohemian Grove
Yeah.
type shit?
I went to the fucking desert. They were out there eating crackers. No, yeah, but right. So let me tell you what happened, bro. I went. What is it? I took this because I was majoring in communications. If you took any kind of religious or religion studies class,
Yeah.
you would get like they would count for like double credits or something like that. So the way I looked at it was like, okay, less time in school, let's go ahead and do it, right? Well, how bad could learning about religions could be? So one of the projects, so you get out like 3 weeks early before everybody else, was that you have to go through a religious experience, like step out of your box. You know what I mean? Like because I'm Latino, I had to experience something that I'm not raised with. So I could have chosen a Buddhist temple or something like that.
Muslim, and you went with Christian, like white Christian?
No, Pentecostal Christian, because I was raised Catholic.
What's Pentecostal Christian?
Pentecostals are like the girls that can't wear like anything but skirts.
Oh, skirts. Okay.
The little hood spots you see on the corners with the little chairs. It looks like a little auditorium in every corner.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And they fucking tell you, hermano, brother, varón. Every time they tell you.
They're not allowed to celebrate anything, right? Are they
No,
those?
they're allowed to celebrate certain things, but not like certain things that like Christmas is very questionable to some of them because what is it
Jesus
like?
wasn't born
It's
on
like an
Christmas,
exploitation
first of
of
all.
Christ to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I went there and I explained to the professor, hey man, I'm Catholic, so I'm not really I'm not raised on these beliefs. Can you go ahead and does this qualify as study? So I took my homie with me. We went, did this project. I was like, yo, let's go to a retreat. I've always heard about these retreats. You know what a retreat is?
Yeah, un retiro.
Yeah,
And
retiro.
yeah.
You ever been to one?
Nah, my parents went to a couple of them. My dad don't buy that shit. My mom was trying to make my dad go.
Well, your mom was trying to save that marriage, bro.
Yeah, nah.
Your mom was trying to save that marriage, bro.
I'll agree. My dad was not buying it.
Your dad was like, yo voy a dormir con quien quiero. Tú no vas a decir nada.
Yeah, fool came back and told me this shit was fake as fuck. And he's like, yeah, people... In the retiro, so a retiro, at least the ones my parents went to or they told me they went to, it's those ones where you're there all day for like 3 days.
Okay, so yeah,
and you the priest will talk to you, and then some people get miracles, some people can see all of a sudden, some people lose cancer. It's all boo-boo.
Yeah, well, it's
I'd say, okay, yeah,
I'm not gonna say I didn't see somebody lose cancer because you can't see that. So we get there, right? Yeah, like, yo, what? I didn't see somebody that was bald and like on Luke. It's all of a sudden a fro pops out like fucking Space Jam.
And I'm supposed to believe that person that was blind ain't blind no more. How did I know? I can't see through their eyes. Fool might be lying.
Hey, fool, you could at least test the shit out of it. Take that fool to a fucking oculista, fool. You know what I mean?
I need more proof. That's what I mean. I need more
told
proof.
me, like, for example, like, but you didn't have an optometrist during that time when Jesus was healing motherfuckers. So.
This was in the 90s. This was in the 90s.
So I'm going to this retreat. We go to the Apple Valley, which is like in the middle of fucking nowhere, bro. It looks like Hills Have Eyes type shit, right? And they have this fucking property they own over there, and it's a house, and you gotta like camp fucking pretty much like style and shit. And you go there, you get there late as fuck, and then you have to watch fucking videos of Christ getting his ass beat, bro. Like, making you like feel bad about it, bro.
Like some like 4K shit.
No, just like you're sitting down there, they're explaining to you why you're there, and then they try to show you like, oh, like mira los sacrificios que hizo Cristo por ti, like this is why you're here to appreciate this, right? So they make you watch all these videos about the ultimate sacrifice to Christ, right? Yeah. You see him get crucified. I was like, man, I don't even like watching gore films. Like I was already done with Saw 2. I don't need to watch anything else. So I busted out my phone.
You seen The Passion of the Christ?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it's kind of like that, right?
No, it's not cool. I don't like watching stuff like that.
Yeah, but like remakes, right? So it's like low budget. So he's like, it's crazy. So like I'm over here, I get on my phone, start playing, And then this
While
fool,
the video's going?
yeah, when the video's
That's so
going,
disrespectful.
bro. Because I was like, man, I am, and then like, you know, I was in the corner, and then the dude was like, hermano, usted no puede estar en el teléfono, and I was like, no, está bien, you know, like
you told them, no, está bien, like, you know.
yeah, like, and I was playing the game, and like they kept trying to like get me off the phone, and I was just like, it's lo mismo. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I was the only one that was telling this, but I was like, bro, you're playing the same shit again. I know he gets hit and crucified, bro. We all know this. We all know how this story ends.
Any
So-
hot chicks?
Nah.
Nah?
They were all wearing the fucking long skirts. You know what I mean? They're all like very like conservative. So
Yo, be honest. Did you show up high? Were you high at
yeah, we
eight?
were smoking in the
Yeah.
car. Like we were smoking in the car. I didn't care, bro. I was there to go.
I know you don't care.
I was there to go undercover, bro. So I was over here taking notes about everything, right? And then the next morning we had fucking like breakfast and shit. And like they're very like small meals. So I'm like, number two, I noticed I was like, yo, they're kind of like starving food, so you could easily brainwash these foods, right? I mean, no, not
part of
to
brainwashing. No, that's part of brainwashing.
not to offend anybody, but I was there as a fucking scholar and I was taking notes. You know what I mean? So I was there fucking noticing shit. I was like, yo, how come they ain't giving us McDonald's? It's down the street. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, this is that. You know, we gotta at least have something over here trying to get you to eat fig bars and shit, right? I was like, this is not even a nutritional food.
Do you pay for that?
No,
Like, I know you didn't pay,
you
but-
contribute, like the church, the people contribute, right? So then the like, you know, the first morning worship goes, you thank God for food, right? And then this is where like the shit starts going kind of crazy because like they start like fucking doing that thing where they like you put your you know the hand on your head as like everybody's praying. And then I started seeing that people started falling out, right? And I was there with my friend because he knows how the religion gets down. I had like a fucking like a tour guide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I was like, hey dude, what the fuck's happening? They were like, hey man, some people get you know, the Holy Spirit takes control and they speak in tongues. And you know, I understood what that meant, but I started seeing like some lady went down, right? And then some other person went down. And then when I saw the homie sister, she started crying. I was like, oh shit, I ain't never seen Daisy cry like that and shit. I was like, she was like, you know when somebody peaks on mushrooms, dog, and like they start crying.
Yeah.
They have an epiphany. That was believable for me. I was like, oh shit,
and she was into it. That was her thing.
She was no longer there. She was going through this whole vision shit, right?
But she didn't go in like you fools, right?
Nah, she was there looking for help, bro. Like she was there like, hey man, God is the you know what I'm here for. I'm here trying to meet this fool. You know what I mean? Like need some help. You know, and I'm over here like fucking getting my Chris Hansen on, fucking just you know be like have a seat. You know what I mean? But so I see her like two people down. And then the dude's going up, and he's like doing this to everybody just in case, you know, he's like the middleman for the, you know, for the Holy Spirit. And then it's like I'm about to go next, right? And I'm just like, man, I'm kind of nervous. I'm like, fuck, what do I do?
You can't fake the funk.
Yeah, like I was like, fuck. I was like, what if like, you know, I try to like hold back and this one comes and this shit hits you like a Hadouken or some shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, because you don't know, bro. Because some of these fools fell back. You know what I mean? They're not like exaggerated. So, but you don't fall back. Like you know, so
it's like that fake karate you see that Rogan posts about.
Not like said it's Mayan kind of right. So I was like, man, look, I'm not gonna fight it. If this shit happens, whatever, dog. I was like, I guess I'm convinced. So like this fucking like. He was like, oh, Poder de Cristo is that. I'm like fucking staring. I'm just like, oh man, I have my eyes closed. I'm just like, what am I gonna do? And then I'm like, oh shit, it didn't work, right? Like the first time,
it didn't work.
Yeah, like after like you know, cause he has the Bible and shit, and then he fucking goes for it again. He tries to give her like the second try, right? He's like, oh, the Cristo is that. He puts his hand on my forehead.
Does it feel like a Goku, like he's a spirit bomb?
Like there was there was a fucking there was an interception that stopped. That was like, nope, let me stop you right there. Like you know when fucking Neo blocked the fucking bullets. It was like when that fool's hand hit my forehead, fucking Neo was right there like, nope. So I don't. After the second try, right? After the second try. Fucking like this fool looks at the Bible, doesn't say anything, and skips to the next person, bro. Just like ignores me and just like, oh well, God doesn't want this fool. No explanation, letting me know.
So you made it seem like Jesus didn't want you.
Yeah, fool. I felt rejected, bro. And then like I was like I didn't feel like I was like, fool. First of all, I know Jesus has to like everybody here. You know, I was like, that's what like I was like, man. I was
you started believing in him and shit.
Yeah, like I was like, hands down, he has to like everybody in here. The fact that I didn't have like a Hadouken moment and started crying, maybe it wasn't my time, but like
your homie feel anything?
Nah, he was the only black homie in there, bro. I took him with there. Yeah, because it was me, my black homie, Devin from college, and then my best friend who fucking, you know, he's like, he was raised in this, so he's like, all right, you really want to go through with this? I don't know if you're ready for it. And then we were going to go do some other stuff, and then like, I think the second day into it, I was just like, hey, dude, I think we have enough to do the report. He down to fucking bounce. So we just fucking, we had a little rough draft. we like had the experience. I was like, we already saw the peak, bro. I was like, what's gonna be more crazier than people fainting and talking like you know, yeah, like pretty much like a good possession in a sense, and then. You know, and it's not to just. And I'm
but
saying
it's not a possession. That's not a possession.
No, well, I mean, it's a possession is described as like a spirit taking over you in a sense, and this technically is the Holy Spirit in a sense. So it could be a possession doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. That's the one thing that people don't understand. And yeah, dude, like I'm saying this respectfully. This is like from my experience, because you know I do have my beliefs, and I practice. You know, I'm a very spiritual person, but it's just it was just a trip to see that. We left, bro. We left the fucking desert. We got in my car. We fucking went to smoke at the McDonald's parking lot. And then we bought some McDonald's. And then we were talking about it. He's like, hey, that shit was crazy, huh?
Hey, what'd you eat there?
Huh?
What'd you eat there?
What? Oh, food there, like, there was just like stuff that didn't really give you energy, like fig bars, toast, arroz, like with a little bit of gravy in it. Yeah, like just not even frijoles, because that's protein, dog. Yeah. They didn't want foods to be. It was like very just taking over. You know what I mean? Yeah. It tripped me out.
So they wanted to fuck you up in a sense.
I mean, they weren't doing anything malice, and then when fools were like, "Oh, you guys are all gonna sleep in this little like shed type of house," you know what I mean? You have to camp. Wow. Yeah, you have to camp out. I was like, first of all, you didn't spray this for spiders. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm gonna go fucking sleep in my car, and I did. Yeah, I fucking went to go sleep in my car.
The fuck, X?
Got my homeless on.
I mean,
oh yeah, well we're fucking smoking them extra large joints today.
Damn, they're extra large today.
I figured. I got tired of rolling them fucking little small ones.
Yo, what I was gonna tell you? Oh, dude, I was talking to my homie about this. I know it's fucked up, but I was sitting there. I was like, bro, imagine going to heaven, and we all picked the wrong religion.
Like, is this fat Buddha up there?
Nah, and the right one was Muslims, and these fools got 60 virgins, all of them. I'd be so upset. I'd be like, what, bro? You guys get 60 of them?
I mean, do you really need that much, man?
Dog, I was telling
That's a lot of nuts.
I was telling Izon the other day. I don't think I'm like king material. Like a king had like 7, 8 wives, dog. You gotta be able to bust more than 3 nuts a night,
that fool
dude.
For sure was powered on
yeah,
blue chews.
Well, I used to, three nights. 3 nights is my max, dog. Like it starts really hurting after 4th night.
Like the third round.
And to be a king, Genghis Khan. Do you know how many people Genghis Khan got pregnant?
Yeah, a lot.
That's different. This fool had blue chew before even blue chew was out, dog.
I know, man. I wonder what these fools were taking at that point, bro. Because I'm like, man, to the fools that
blue chews.
Yeah. Well, technically, I mean, like rhino horns. Rhino horns.
What's up, Xavier? Is there such a thing? I mean, you conspiracy king. Is there such a thing as fucking ancient Viagra or something?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not real, but people. That's why people like those horns, the rhino horns.
Yeah.
Technically, they're aphrodisiacs. That's why in China, people hunt those. That's why people hunt those.
Oh, that's why the chinos be what is it? Getting that shark fin and shit and all that shit.
Yeah, all that shit's fake though. It doesn't really get you hard. I mean, the one they say they do are oysters.
Yeah, well, I mean that's some paisa shit, bro.
You think it's just paisa thing? You think it's just like they eat this shit and they tell their wife we have to fuck because I like oysters?
Do you like oysters?
Yeah, they're bomb as fuck.
Okay, so I didn't really start eating them till like about like maybe 3 years ago. I really, I never really liked them, and I never really got to try them like fresh and shit like that, right? So I remember that I tried it like for a while. I was like, man, I'm gonna go have some ceviche, some fucking jaiba, and just get a docena of oysters. You know what I mean? I'm over here drinking with the homies. We were working. I was like, let's go ahead and do it. I was like, I'm gonna kick it with this girl later, and I'm gonna see what's up. It doesn't. If an aphrodisiac is the definition of a natural blue chew, and then you taking a blue chew, first of all, mariscos ain't got shit on blue chew, dog.
Okay, well, this is the way I see it. It's like basically chewing on a cocoa plant and comparing it to cocaine. Same shit, dog. It's not supposed to hit you the same.
It's not. It's
not, because you're expecting a blue chew reaction when you've had a human-made product. Just like cocoa leaf. If you chew on cocoa leaves, it gives you energy, but not like a bump.
That's true.
Same thing. I think you're asking for something that it's human-made, but like, back then, imagine being 6 years old, your dick hasn't got hard, and you're like, you try some oysters, and that shit makes it go down, makes it go up. You be like, now that's an aphrodisiac. You be eating oysters every day after that.
Man, I've eaten an oyster sandwich.
That's true.
Yeah.
An oyster sandwich.
That's never gotten me hard, dude.
Wait, have you had oyster sandwich?
Is it fried oyster?
Yeah.
That's why they have to be fresh.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, even then, we've had mariscos and we had fucking oysters.
Well,
it's never gotten me hard.
And chocolate's supposed to be an aphrodisiac too.
First of all, chocolate can technically, it's said that it can make you bust a nut or have an orgasm if you eat a certain amount of chocolate. But when you break it down, fool, you're gonna die of diabetes before you have that amount of chocolate.
How much chocolate is we talking about?
I'm gonna Google it right now.
What about like 80% dark chocolate?
Like cocoa? So you're talking cocoa?
It's a lot, ooh. How much chocolate?
To orgasm? Like, were you just gonna eat chocolate and bust a nut? That's what fat people do.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. Like every now and then.
Without touching it?
Every now and then.
Without touching it. I'd be really weirded out if I.
Actually, it got debunked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it got debunked. Yeah, it's
Conspiracy.
yeah, conspiracy.
Dun,
But
dun,
yeah,
dun,
yeah.
dun.
I guess it's because it's way too much. Let me look up what our natural aphrodisiacs.
Well,
though.
it's like ODing on weed. You have to smoke way
I
too
think
much.
women
to
are an
OD.
aphrodisiac.
Oh, they definitely are. They get my dick hard all the time. Well,
Hey.
some of them are. Some of them are.
All right,
Let's not give all them credit.
Damn, there's a couple of things in here, bro. Damn. All right, here it is. Top 10 aphrodisiacs to turn up the heat. Too hot for TV.
What are we talking about?
Oh, there's different shit for. I guess there's some for ladies, and then there's some for dudes.
What's up with the dudes? What's getting my dick hard?
Let's see. All right, so they go. It says ladies first. I guess women love this simple trick to hide in the situation, and it says peppermint soap or shampoo. I don't.
What?
Yeah, it says that girl that gives. I think that's like it's a trick thing, cause doesn't peppermint make your shit tingle? Or like anything, you know what I mean?
Like a natural menthol, right?
Yeah, it's a natural menthol. Like fool, you ever like when you play soccer, you ever fucking sprayed any of that Bengay and then it starts getting near your dick? That shit hurts, fool.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that shit kind of
That
like
shit
burns
kinda
or
like-
freezes
ah!
type of
Or
feeling.
you ever brush your teeth in the shower? And
Oh,
that shit
the
lands on
shit
your
drips-
cap.
oh!
It lands on your cap, dog. And I have no hood, so that shit really burns. I got the hood, so that shit burns when the hood's back. And the toothpaste lands on it, bro. It's a whole different game, dog.
First of all,
It's
what do
a
you?
whole different situation.
Xavier, first of all, I don't take the toothbrush. Damn,
You
Xavier.
don't shower in the. I always shower.
Nah,
I always brush my teeth in the shower.
brush my teeth first on the sink, but I can't even like. What are you doing, bro? You like.
No,
you know what
I
I mean?
just
It's
fucking
like,
drips.
Xavier's just like, you fucking dirty bitch.
I always brush my teeth in the shower. If you go in my shower, there's toothpaste and my toothbrush there. That's that. I don't know. And in the morning, I wake up and I take a shower every single morning, and I brush my teeth while I'm in there. I don't know if it's normal, but I'm very careful of that shit landing on the tip of my dick because that shit burns.
Goes down your pee hole.
That shit burns, dog.
It says number 2. I don't know what the fuck this is. Zestra, this feminine arousal liquid. I guess it's not even. It says it's a plant-derived extract. I don't know about that one. That's not really like a natural thing. Like I don't know where you could go and be like, hey, let me go get some Zestra. You know what I mean? Passion RX. They're just trying to sell you shit. Fertility tea, cinnamon. All right, those are all for women. It says for men. Sal palmetto. I don't know what the fuck this is. Man,
Yeah, I
fuck
don't know
this
what the
list,
fuck.
bro.
Yeah, I don't
Yo,
know
we got
what
super
this list
chats.
is. What's
All right,
up?
let's read the super chats. I'm gonna try to find more on aphrodisiacs.
Just talking
Cool.
shit for money.
We got J Dog the Boss, $2. E-Zone the Man, love the show.
Thank you, man. Appreciate the donation.
Next
Salute
one.
to you.
From acrylic, whatever. Papyrus is an ancient bird control from ancient Egypt that went extinct because it was used so much.
What?
Papa what?
That's
Papyrus.
crazy. A bird make girls not get pregnant?
A bird?
We gotta bring that shit back.
Hold on. What's this bird look like?
Look it up right
It went extinct. I don't know, dog. That's crazy. How do I not know
Okay,
about this?
okay. First of all, like,
And
what,
then what are you
what
using?
Do you do?
Yeah.
Like, you eat the bird? Like, what's?
I need to know. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look
I
at-
need-
what?
Hold
I
on.
mean, do you think it has a vitamin? You eat the eggs of the bird?
Hold on. What was this bird called?
Papyrus.
Pirates.
Papyrus.
That'd be dope, dog. Imagine
Acrylic.
all you have to do
Acrylic.
all you have to do is own this bird, and then all you have to do is like Wi-Fi. If as long as it's like 10 miles, like a mile away from your bitch, she ain't never gonna get pregnant.
Oh shit! It
That'd
says.
be dope.
Oh, it's not a bird food. It's papyrus scrolls.
What is that?
Were found. I mean, this is what it comes out. When I type in papyrus, is that the right thing, Ray?
Well, fuck, look, they got
All right.
papyrus. I'll put
Go
right
for it,
here.
Ray. You go first.
Boom.
Boom.
That bird?
Yeah, but then look at the fucking logo of papyrus, a bird.
Oh, they make greeting cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kid, what was that bird? How does that bird get rid of fucking? Does it perform?
about this bastard here?
Does it perform abortions?
That fool fucking pecks the baby out, bro.
What should get a full-time job at Planned Parenthood?
That should be the logo for Planned. We should start our own Planned Parenthood and fucking call it papyrus,
No,
dog.
just birth control called papyrus. It'll sell, dog.
So what? I mean, that wasn't really much like about
I
the
know,
bird.
right?
Like
Yeah,
that looks
what?
kind of look. It says papyrus scrolls were found to contain directions on how to make birth control. and it says using honey, acai leaves or acai, and also lint as a form of a cervical cap to prevent sperm from entering the womb.
Oh, they gotta
Acrylic
stick it.
donated $2 and said it was a plant.
Oh yeah, so I guess it's a natural way. So what they're doing is they're doing what the beavers do. They're building a dam in the
dope.
vagina.
That's pretty dope.
You know what I mean? So damn.
Well, that's what that thing is. The thing that they put in there in their pussy.
Found it.
What? Found what? That birth control I'm talking about?
Oh, that's the plant. We gotta grow that shit, bro.
Well, we could sell out, dog. Fuck weed. Imagine some of that shit.
No.
Imagine some of that.
It's not fuck weed ever.
No.
Bro.
Well, imagine that indoor.
That seems like
some of that indoor with some fucking high
Seems
tech.
pretty outdoor to me.
But imagine indoor. It'd be way more birth control.
Like what do? You put a tea bag in
It'd be
her
way
vagina?
stronger. It'd be way stronger.
Like how would you sell that? Like it'd be like you put this tea bag in your vagina, add some hot water, and then the tea herbals will I don't know. It's got to be in like tampon form, like a tea. You know what I mean? Like you make that shit rolled up in a tampon, and you shove it up there.
I'm not a chick, but I think I've seen this shit. I don't know what it was, but medicated tampons because it'll stop the cramps.
I think that's just CBD. I don't think they have
CBD.
medicated.
Well, I don't know what it is, but some girl was like, "Yeah, I have medicated tampons because I get real bad cramps." And I was like, "What do you mean by that?" And she's like, "Yeah, there's THC or CBD in there. My vagina absorbs it."
What is that
And
thing you shove up your ass? The enemas or whatever? Is that the thing?
Oh, to clean up for like girls to do anal.
No. But that's the thing you shove up your ass, right? Like, 'cause there's some people that have to take medication like that.
What the fuck, for real?
Yeah, food like cancer foods, they have to take like RSO and they like have to take it like in an enema form because it's like I don't know, they have like cervical cancer. I don't know the exact logistics of it, but yeah, I imagine if they had those things, like you could definitely bring back this plant as a form of birth control.
Jay Rook said that papyrus was used to make paper, and I remember from grade school.
Yeah, papyrus or whatever
We
it's called.
fucking read that shit about the Egyptians.
I know that was the one thing they tried to fucking sell you on. Who knew? Hey, for that shit was all planned out, bro. Like everything that like they told you in the 90s, like now has become a store, something they can make money off you. Like look how much money they're making off us, off Pokemon and shit like that, and basketball cards. You get everybody. You get the nerds and the jocks, bro.
Yeah. And but basketball cards been around. Cards
but they're at their height right now. Like nobody was giving a fuck about that fool. Damon, who's shout out Damon and Smoking Scan, fucking. What is it? That fool had been talking to Be Real and everybody about collecting cards for years because he's been on this shit for like at least 10 years.
Yeah,
Fool, he has a whole room dedicated to cards. This fool could not. I mean, he could already retire 2 times, but he could retire at least 20 times
that fool
now.
could be on Pawn Stars as an expert.
Yeah, like he's that good at that shit, and he got me into this hobby, bro. So like. You know what I mean? He's like, damn, it took you 4 years and Gary Vee to say that this shit was popping for you to
fuck Gary Vee, I hate that motherfucker.
Get into that shit. Yeah, that fool makes everything sound easy, bro. Every time.
All you gotta do is wake up and get it. You just gotta get the bird. You just gotta wait. Early bird gets to where I'm like, what are we getting? This fool doesn't tell you nothing other than just motivational shit. It's so annoying.
And then when you give him like real life,
I like that with Will Smith.
Hey, and then when you
fuck that fool.
When you give him like real life obstacles, be like, yeah, man. So I'm living, I'm over here. My parents were sick. I'm the man of the house. First of all, fuck your parents. You know what I mean? They're like,
you gotta worry about yourself. They didn't worry about themselves.
My mom's died of cancer. Fuck your mom.
Fuck
like,
Gary Vee, dog. Fuck all those fucking motivational speakers that don't really do shit other than tell people to do something. You ain't really doing anything.
I mean, that fool, I have some of that fool's shoes, eh? I was like, yeah,
I can't stand that fool.
I was like, but I do get, but some people need that shit, bro. You know what's crazy? Like, there's some people like out there. Like, have you ever wondered like who the fuck pays for those ceremonies that like, oh, you get to like hear 5 motivational speakers for $100 to Staples Center?
Oh yeah, unreal. I don't understand.
But you do understand that there's a lot of people out there that need to be talked to like that.
Yep.
Dog,
me and you might not need it. Me and you might just be like, look, there's enough motivation under the fucking 5 overdraft fees in my bank account.
That's motivation. I'm broke, fool. I'm broke. That's motivation. I see people with fucking Ferraris and I don't got one. That's motivation. I don't need someone to tell me, early bird gets the worm. You just gotta want it. Whoever wants it harder gets it. What are you talking about, Gary Vee? Tell me what to do. Tell me exactly what I got to do at 7 o'clock and where I will be at 8 o'clock. Don't just tell me to wake up.
That fool's not going to give you a hot dinero schedule, bro.
And right now with coronavirus, I don't even know what he's telling people to do now. What is he telling people to do?
Telling people to buy Pokemon cards. And basketball cards, bro. For real, though. That's where that shit's coming out. I mean.
Well, I also can't stand people. Like, I obviously still follow people from like high school. And they post motivational shit every day. And I'm like, fool, you have 200 followers. Who are you motivating? Motivate yourself to get more followers. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're
I don't
annoying
think
the
that's
fuck
the
out
point,
of me.
though.
I know, but it bugs me because I'm like, I don't even post motivational shit, and I have way like,
Or like
you're not impacting anybody. Is what I'm trying to say.
or when you see somebody post a meme with like 169 followers and they put a watermark, like who the fuck's gonna take that shit, fool? Like, calm your ass down,
Yeah, so
dog.
it doesn't just like you almost gotta chill, especially with the motivational shit. Like,
Yeah, for real, man. That shit's.
Or broke people posting motivational shit. I was like, bro, you're not getting the concept of your post.
Yeah, I mean, Xavier seems to follow a lot of people he hates. No.
Nah, they make me laugh. I like them. It's just like, dude, come on.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that, I don't know, man. I don't need to be talked to like that to fucking get motivated like that. You know what I mean? Like I said, there's enough things to like like, you know what I'm saying? Like you need shows like The Biggest Loser. Like you need to watch other people that are famous lose weight to motivate your fat ass to get off weight, bro.
Dog,
Like
I'm so
you know
the
what the
opposite.
motivation is, bro? Drive by a cemetery.
Yeah.
Like drive by a cemetery. See how many fat fools died from coronavirus, and see if y'all don't get your ass on a treadmill.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? That's real shit. I'm like, bro. And they started telling me that, like, hey, man, you do know that smokers, and if you're a little overweight, high risk factor. I was like, oh, hell no, dog. I got to fucking, you know what I mean? I was like, not that I smoke cigarettes, but I'm just like, you know what? Let me eliminate all the factors. Death was enough for a motivation for me to fucking not do this shit.
You know what show I hated? My sister loved it, and a lot of people loved it. And I mean, I'm not going to say I watched a couple episodes because who the fuck hasn't, but I hated MTV Cribs. That is so stupid.
Hey,
Why do I
dog.
sit here and have to watch this fool's dope-ass life? Which it
Let me-
wasn't even their life, actually. Now that you think about it,
Let
all
me
that shit
tell
was
you, I got a
and
little
fake.
inside scoop from an anonymous person that knows about this show and is a celebrity and gave me the reality of that show.
It's all fake, yeah.
Dog, all them shits were Airbnbs. Most of them, dog.
Yeah, 100%. I know.
And
I
if you
found
weren't,
that out, yeah.
if you weren't balling enough to do that shit,
The
they would
record label, yeah.
the record label or the people would rent that shit out for you just so you could present some shit. That's why whenever they sold this shit, some of these fools, they acted just as surprised as you watching it because they don't live in that house. Be like, man, can you imagine? Like,
What? There's 7 cars here?
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
yeah, bro. Can you imagine that, bro? Like you're going in there, and be like. Every time they open the fridge, bro. All right, let's see what we got in the fridge.
No
Like,
one-
homie, you should know what the fuck you got in the fridge.
Well, that, and now that I think about it, it was always just water and nothing. Obviously, no one lived there.
Yeah.
There was an Uber Eats back then. It wasn't like, I
It
just
was,
call Uber
it was
Eats.
very. I was like, damn, man, no wonder celebrities stay in shape. Water and fucking liquor. You know what I mean? Like, fool, I was looking at this shit. I was like, Cristal and fucking
Well,
Kirkland
yeah.
water is the recipe, dog.
Yeah, it made me feel like a piece of shit every time I watched them. Like,
Yeah, and then some of those, bro,
bro,
I was like, yo, like you said, how do you like? Every time they acted a surprise, they'd be like, "This is my third pool." Like, homie, how, you know what I mean? I was like, how do you not know? How
Also,
do you-
and all these homes were like Nebraska, Tennessee, Michigan. Like, none of them were like these LA homes. Some of them were, but like those big ass ones, like the ones Nelly had,
yeah.
says we're in the middle of nowhere. This way.
All the poppin' rappers, they for sure they placed the Cristal in every single one of the
Yeah.
things in there. That's how they sold it. That was the early fucking viral promotion. Cristal got in fucking bed with this company. They were like, you know what? They're like, I know we're renting homes. We'll contribute to this shit. Just put a bottle of Cristal on everybody who's popping. Nelly, Ja Rule, Ashanti, or whatever, the one that's not dead. You know, R.I.P. to Aaliyah. Fucking, I was getting confused. And what is it? R. Kelly at the time.
Oh, R.
Fucking
Kelly's-
all those fools, they had the most extravagant home, bro. And you're like, yo, man, how come? And looking at it now, like, some of those artists, I started thinking about it. I'm like, hey, fool, how come these fools don't go live in that badass house, huh? I was like, you got 10 rooms up in there? Hulk
Right.
Hogan? What the fuck's up with your house, dog? I saw that crib episode.
See, like now we see their cribs. We see their actual cribs because they go live on Instagram. Like Blueface got a dope house.
Yeah, like, you know.
Some people, I'm like, all right, you doing it.
The only ones that ever fucking sold me on that shit, bro, were the fucking Osbournes, bro.
Oh, yeah,
God, bro, the
100%.
fucking Osbournes.
Yeah, that was their pad.
I'll fucking give the fucking props to those fools, dog, because
that was their pad.
I was a big fucking the Osbournes fans and just Ozzy fan and
Were you really? I never liked that.
yeah,
shit.
bro. Because I was a Black Sabbath fan to begin with, and then I ended up like looking into Ozzy shit. Then I became a big fan of the whole thing. So it was just kind of like it was like the early reality TV. I was like, oh shit, one of my favorite artists. Let's go ahead and do this. And then you look into it, yo, that house they still gets like popping because of that show. That was like before the Kardashian shit.
Yeah, like the other
Real
one that,
reality TV show.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that
Oh,
shit.
you know who had a dope house? Run MC, whatever that fool
Was
has.
that really his house though?
They lived there. They had a real reality show. That
Oh,
was
that's
his
true.
house.
Yeah, that was like those rooms look hella fucking too personal.
Yeah, but they were dope. The little kid, Russell Simmons,
Diggy.
the little Diggy. Those fools were dope. Weren't they supposed to be big in the hip hop and they fucking died out? What
Fool,
happened?
let me tell you something about
They had
that
los
shit.
dos hermanos. Yeah. El hermano that was a rapper in the show, but then he died out, and the little brother picked up the slack.
Yeah.
Hey,
Bro,
what happened?
I'll fucking tell these fools right now, dog.
Dun, dun, dun.
And
Breaking news.
here's the fucking bottom line of this shit, man.
Oh,
I'm not an
shit,
expert. It's
man.
just my fucking opinion, bro. When the overhead and the fucking person that is technically the shadow or the person, like if your dad is like Biggie or Tupac or someone like that, do you know how hard you have to fucking come for you to really think that you're gonna make an impact? Like no matter what you like or what is it, how different you're trying to be, they're always gonna hold that is because you have the last name, bro. Why do you think that like all the fucking like people and for the biggest estate legacies never did anything stupid like that? You never seen Lil Hilton, one of the sons from the Hilton estate, fucking rapping. They run hotels. They keep the money going in the same shit. I was like, why would they try to do something that doesn't work when they know the overhead is like so crazy? You know what I mean? Like I use that example because you can't be like, all right, dude, fucking CEO of fucking Hilton and hotels is now gonna go into the rap game, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. It's the same thing, or how hard you have to come from something that you're not, used to, or the bar you set for yourself. It's the same shit with those fools, bro. Biggie, he has kids that try to rap. How hard does those fools have to come, bro? Run DMC, the historic shit they did. What the fuck?
Name someone that's come big. Fucking little Eazy-E's son. No one. You know whose kids didn't even try? Good for them. Michael Jordan's.
Yeah.
Those folks didn't even try. They're like, my dad's the GOAT. I better chill and do something else. They run his business. I've looked it up. I'm like, what do Michael Jordan's kids do? I'm like, would you not want to play ball? I get why you don't. I wouldn't want to play ball. I told everybody, your Messi son, go play basketball.
Go play tennis.
Go
fool.
do something
Go
else.
dominate. Yo,
yeah, you're never gonna
yeah.
be your dad. Name someone that's better than their dad. That's a GOAT. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Son's a fucking cokehead, fucking marijuana, just like us.
Hey, how many fucking kids Maradona had, fool?
Yeah.
So many. RIP to the greatest.
Right now, technically, there's I don't know who it is, but Messi, I can't name, because I fucking hate Argentinians, but Messi married Maradona.
Fucking Xavier,
Well,
dog.
because I hate him over soccer. It's
Yeah,
because over
I know-
soccer.
I know it's a soccer.
soccer hate. It's not, and then I don't really hate no Argentinians. They're dope, and they got fine women. And so when it comes down to soccer, y'all fools think y'all too much. But these fools, so Messi, I think, married Maradona's daughter or something like that. And then the godfather is a Kun Agüero, which is like a super. So this kid's supposed to be a phenom, dog.
Yeah.
Like all the way around, like your grandfather, your fucking, tu padrino, tu dad. He's going to be a piece of shit. I don't think he's going to be great. Like, I don't mean to talk shit, but there's just too much pressure on this little
He's not going to meet the expectations,
yeah,
bro.
David Beckham's kids, where are they at right now? They're not David Beckham. They might be playing and making some money, but they're not where they could.
Yeah,
be.
I honestly think, man, like especially if you have the, if those are the cards that life gave you, and you're fortunate enough to like be born into a life like that, you should really consider doing something that is so far fetched from like with the family name, or either figure out a way to contribute to it, but not doing the same shit, because when the bar has been set,
I just feel bad.
And it has been set so fucking high that you fucking gotta take a Red Bull fucking astronaut plane to go jump off that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, to reach it? Yeah, bro. That's a lot of pressure, bro. And it starts from the beginning, bro, because you got, like, think about it, bro. Tiger Woods, greatest fucking golf ball player of all time. I don't know shit about golf, but statistics fucking show.
It's like I called it golf ball.
Fucking
golf ball player
whatever,
of all time.
best fucking golf fucking player, right?
It's funny, though.
Right, and bro, when you look at this fool's history, bro, this fool has been doing this shit since 3 years old. You mean to tell me, bro, if anybody else wants to be greater than him and his family, if he decides to have kids or whatever, if he had kids, that means, hey, bro, you had to take it up a notch at 2 years old, bro, to really just to top off that legacy, because it's already been set since 3 years old.
Well, I think any professional athlete right now started super young.
That's true.
Like, I think there's people that doing jiu-jitsu right now that started at 4.
Yeah, like you can't start doing jiu-jitsu at 38.
Yeah, like when people tell me, like, you have to, like, when you want to become a phenom, I think you have to be doing that early. Like, I better see videos of you when you were, like, 4 or 5. Like, now, because everybody puts their kids onto something.
Like, who's that Russian fool that beat up McGregor? Khabib?
Khabib wrestling bears, dog. Look at that.
Yeah, and that shit, till I see another fucking video of somebody like, yo, you better go heads up with a fucking lion, fool. What is it? I know when we'll have the Ultimate Fighter when I see somebody sock a gorilla, dog.
Yeah.
When I see
Imagine?
somebody sock a gorilla, dog. Oh, man.
A baby gorilla. It don't even gotta be a grown gorilla. Just a baby gorilla and a human gorilla. Let's go.
Yeah, bro. Like somebody's like that's how you know that'll be the
Human
next,
gorilla?
the next,
Fool.
the
This
next
fool's gonna
fucking.
correct everything we say.
That's gonna be the next protege right there, bro. That,
I love you, Raj. Just joking.
Like if you want somebody that's gonna fucking top Khabib for sure, dog. You gotta fuck fighting a bear. He's gotta be wrestling a little gorilla, bro. That's all I want to see. That's how I'll put my money on him, bro.
Hey, let's wrestle this super chat.
All right, let's get through these super chat.
Brian Williamson, $4.99. Gary Vee gives good technical and business advice all the time. You have to watch his one-on-one live combos.
There you go, Xavier. If you want to give him a second chance, these are Xavier's
He's the GOAT.
opinion. Huh?
The
Yeah.
goat of what? Of
I'm just
motivational
playing, dog.
speeches?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, technically, you could be the goat of motivational speeches.
All right, was
he
that it?
molded fucking Joe Rogan. Yeah, that's it.
All right. That's the last one?
Yeah.
All right,
No.
cool. I thought it was all right, but yeah, man, somebody's got to fucking do that shit. Fucking just punch a gorilla, bro. Just
I
straight
don't know
up.
what you're talking about.
To prove that they're gonna be the hotter.
Oh, yeah. But I thought you meant just someone ain't getting no be punching gorillas.
Nah, bro. I realized that's hella fucking dangerous, bro. Like when fucking Peter Dante said that the monkey grabbed his dick, like when it got scared, like he said, like because he
So scary, dog. You
Yeah,
could rip
no,
it off.
He said like, and then you can watch it on the Green Show. He said that he had the fucking like the monkey like holding it right, and like some noise happened, and the monkey was scared. So he said the monkey fucking like grabbed a hold, like you know how like a claw grabs a
Yeah,
toy
yeah,
from the machine. Like he said, it gripped
The whole thing.
the whole
balls
fucking
and everything.
balls and fucking dick, right?
Like it
And
almost went into his asshole. He almost grabbed
yeah,
that
like
whole.
and it had such a fucking tight grip, bro, that like he knows that if he would have squeezed and ripped, everything would have came off, bro. He said that at that moment, that fool realized that like, hey, this is a powerful ass fucking
Oh yeah.
thing, and he was on his good side. That's just the way they just that just so happened to be the fucking thing in there. You know what I mean? Like that, what he did.
Yeah, no. Fool, I tell people all the time, cats are lions. They're just small lions. If they were big enough, they'd fuck you up. They just know better that because they're just like, oh, this fool feeds me and I'm not big enough. But nah,
Yeah, man.
cats are fucking will eat you. Did you see that dinosaur thing I sent you?
Yeah, that
Shit look little. I know it's fake, but that shit look real pretty
that-
fucking real.
Yeah. Did you see that? I'm getting a lot of people DM me that fucking fool who beat up that other UFC fool, and then he did the fucking T-Rex shit.
What are you talking about?
There's
in the stalls, in the bathroom stalls.
No. There was a knockout in a MMA. What is it? A fight that happened because I don't keep up with MMA like
Yeah,
that.
which one? This weekend?
I think this
The
weekend.
knockout with the knee? The DQ?
The Wedo, right? And then that fool fucking walked around like a T-Rex, and then he fucking walked around the
Oh, I
room.
didn't
You
see
didn't
that.
see that
Nah.
shit? A lot of people fucking send me that shit. I'm gonna figure out what the fuck his name is. It might have not been this fucking weekend, but somebody out there knows. Do we got any more? Any super chats?
Yeah, one just came in from Von Dubious, $5. How is there over 200 in the chat but only 100 something likes? Come on, people, show the homies love.
Damn.
Where's the homie DJ Will at? DJ Will J at? Keep him on the show.
Damn.
Oh damn! I hope Will sees that
Yeah.
number one for real. I hope. Tell him.
Yeah, Will, come on. Stop being a little lame. Come over. Fucked up. I know you ain't got nothing to do. You're looking at fucking OnlyFans,
He said he said he was gonna go meet Alchemist.
right? And thank you for telling everybody to hit the like button, by the way.
Yeah, for real, man.
Super dope, super dope.
There is 125 thumbs up, and there's 235 people in there enjoying some of the stupid shit we're saying and being a part of this. So why don't you hit that thumbs up? Let us know what's up, man. Hit that thumbs up if you're enjoying it. You know what I mean? Be a part of the
What's
show.
up with those new hats? I like that new style.
Oh, yeah, man. This is like, yo, they've been
Let me
selling
touch
out.
that. For real, let me touch that. I haven't. That's like that old school gamuza. That's what I use. My mom called in Mexico. Se llama gamuza. Or that's what I
Gamuza?
know it under. Like, what's a
Corduroy.
Corduroy, right?
Yeah, it was a UFC Vegas 21. That's the
one that fool acted like a T-Rex.
Yeah, fool, he ran around the ring like a fucking raptor. It was kind of weird. I was like, yo, I mean, I like dinosaurs, but I don't know if I would celebrate like that after fucking
How
somebody
would you
else.
celebrate?
UFC what?
I don't know. I would want.
221. You said.
Yeah, no, UFC Vegas 21. Yeah. I would do some Stone Cold shit. Like if I wasn't if I wasn't in wrestling,
oh, I like that.
and I would give homage to that food until until I eventually, especially because I like beer, bro. I would fucking have for sure. I'd be like, hey, Craft Beer Kings. I'd be like, look, fool, we could get some fucking money every single time I go up there. I open up a new can. We fucking get that company in. We get it paid, bro. And I'm over here doing what I do. I was like, yo, imagine all slushy. That shit look like fucking blood, bro.
Damn.
Fucking just.
I do like that celebration. Damn.
That's what I would do. What would you do?
You kind of taught me. I have nothing. I would have to fucking jock you on that, really.
Somebody
Damn.
throws a soccer ball. He does a chilena on the fucking ring.
The only other thing I'd be like, I'd smoke on there, but they're gonna you know fight. Yeah, they're gonna find
I found
you.
that fucking video, dude.
That's inside the building. Let me see that shit.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, dude, look at that shit, bro.
Yeah, that shit's creepy, dog. It fool looks like a maniaco.
That fool looks like that, bro. That looks like a little.
What's his name?
Bro.
He's got to have a T-Rex something. His name's got to be T-Rex something.
It's not his first time doing it either, bro.
Tyler T-Rex the Killer.
It's not his first time doing it. This is a celebration of a couple,
That fool looks funny.
Yeah, bro. Hey, the people don't even feel it though. You seen that? They're like, yo, what the fuck's happening? It looks kind of weird.
Yeah, it looks fucking weird. Have you seen the guy? Have you seen? These are like old MMA fights. So you made me think of something. There's this guy that you took a shit while he was doing jiu-jitsu with someone. And you can see the shit come out on the ring, dog. It was a guy. I'm pretty sure it was a guy.
I seen the girl video too, but yeah.
That's crazy.
I feel like, imagine that's got to be the most embarrassing shit. Yeah,
bro. Especially for a chick. Dude, whatever, because these fools are they're dudes are dudes and
nah, bro, it's embarrassing for both, bro. Think about it, bro. There's a lot of fucking people out there that would like, bro, your reputation, you become a meme. Like, hey, fool, you're the fighter that shit himself, huh? Like, after that, you gotta go back and knock some fool out the hard, bro.
That they shit themselves.
Yeah, bro. Like
that's what you gotta do, dog. You can't come back without.
You gotta definitely come in there like fucking just, Iron fucking Sheik, bro. You gotta walk in there and just fucking tell people.
Fuck you, piece of shit.
Yeah, bro. You gotta walk in there, press conference.
I wanna know, are you the man or are you a fucking piece of shit? No good.
You have to come with that confidence, bro.
Bro, it would be so easy to fuck with this fool right before me talking shit to him. Be like, yo, shit talker over here.
Yeah.
Don't be talking shit when you shit yourself.
Yeah, see that? I mean,
I would just talk shit, dog. I'd be fucking roasting this motherfucker. It'd be so easy.
It's like if we asked fucking the homie Pac-Man. I'm like, bro, he knows, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, especially in a sport like that, bro. Like, I would not. Like, you have to be like. This is for me, dog. Like, something where I could get my ass beat and it's 50-50, bro. I would not be hella talking shit. I'll be taking that shit gracefully. I'll be trying to be a fucking noble champ. But granted, if it was like a sport where like,
Are you trying to sell tickets or not?
Hey, bro, but the hands sell tickets. I would focus on just becoming that beast in there and not fucking...
Hands do not sell tickets, dog. Khabib will never sell more tickets than Conor McGregor. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Bro, hell, you know how many Russians, fool, are out there that would pay for that shit, bro? Russia's a big-ass place,
Maybe now because he's a champ, and he's a champ. But even before, I always think talking shit fucking matters, dog. Dude, no one wants to see someone that... And maybe not talking shit, but you have to just say you're going to win. If you can't say you're gonna win, at least to me, I don't even want to watch you fight.
Yeah, I'm not saying you gotta be quiet the whole time, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if for example, you gotta like, I would go at it like some Rocky shit. You remember when fucking the Mr. T was talking shit to him, and he was just like, man, what? And then he fucked him up. And I was like, yeah.
But just as cool as it is to beat someone up after you talk a lot of shit, it also hurts when you talked a lot of shit and you lose.
Yeah, see
that hurts a lot.
I think that pain hurts more.
It does. Yeah, that's why I can see why you don't want to do it. But it also feels great when you're like, I told you so, motherfucker.
It's hard to come. Yeah, it's hard to come down for that, bro.
It also sucks when you gotta go delete all your tweets, delete all your posts.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I wasn't talking shit. That was not me.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's hella.
It's a different game.
Hella embarrassing. I don't know if I would be, like. That's why I would go at it that way, bro. Fuck that shit.
I feel you, but you're scared of that. To me, it's fuck it. Let's go.
But granted, like it's like just certain sports where I would feel comfortable talking shit. Like, I imagine that's what like.
What sports did you play?
Like,
did you play any
I played
sports?
soccer and I played tennis. Like tennis seems cool. It's
hard to talk shit. For as a whole, you gotta really talk shit.
It's a pretty safe sport to talk shit too, because it's like you're usually big, especially I was bigger than all those.
But it's not. But it's not safe to talk shit.
No, that's why they
hear
banned
you.
it. Yeah.
They can hear you.
That's why
What
it's
are you
like-
gonna say? What's up, fool?
It's banned in like real professional settings. I
Can't
think
talk?
that's why they banned that shit. Or you get fined in NBA too, bro.
Call
Think about
boo-boo.
it, fool. You
What's
got
talking shit though?
fool.
What's
Think
just
about it,
talking
bro.
shit?
You got a lot of fools in a fucking basketball team. If they let these fools talk shit, there would be fights every day in the basketball court, bro. In the NBA
But wait
game.
up. But wait up. You're telling me in tennis, I can't tell you, yo, you didn't catch that? Or you too slow for that? That's considered talking shit.
No, okay, now you could do certain things, but like you can't really be out there. Like if you really want to get in, like, because that's a sport where I could be like, hey, I'm about to ace this, I'm whooping that ass.
You should
know
be
what I
able
mean?
to say that.
You're like degrading that, but it's like technically they keep it very traditional, bro. Like that's why you don't see it. Like you don't see what is it? When either Roger Federer was playing or like Augustus was playing, you don't really see these fools like talk shit. That's why they fucking do the little like the girls that play the Williams sisters.
Yeah.
They got like those little sneak diss fucking celebrations. Cause it's like, bro, that's just a lot of corporate money.
Yeah, no, I'm
Those
old
fools get
school.
real sponsors, bro. Like Kia and Hyundai ain't
Oh, I
shit
know, I know.
on the NBA compared to Mercedes Benz and fucking Lexus at the fucking Pacific Palisades Open or Pacific Open, bro.
But I'm old school, dog. I'm the type that takes his shirt off when I score in a soccer game.
Oh yeah,
I'm that guy. I'm that guy
They
who wants to
condone
brag
that though.
on you.
That's cool. That's a sport where you can.
No,
talk
you
shit.
know, you're tripping. That's actually a yellow card now.
What?
What?
Taking your shirt off. Yeah, 100%. You guys didn't know?
Man, fucking pansies.
Yeah. Everyone's being pansies, dog.
Where,
Everybody's
FIFA or like clubs?
club. La Liga Mexicana, you can't take your shirt
Why
off.
don't
It's
you
a yellow
watch that
card.
shit so fuck?
It's because you're disrespecting the club. They pay for you to play. You taking the shirt off is kind of disrespecting the club. But you do it out of celebration. I don't hate this club. Like no one's doing it out of like I hate this club. It's just kind of like what you do. You run around, you take your shirt off. Well, I've done that.
What if your tank has like all the like logos and shit?
That's the thing is they don't want the logos to come off. It's all about the logo. It's all about money. You're not allowed to do that.
La.
Yeah, fool. Like in football, you're not allowed to like spike the ball. Like fool, these fools just scored. Like I don't understand why celebrating.
How are you gonna contain that shit, bro? Like
You don't. I couldn't. I talk, dude. Nah, fool. And I'm a big shit talker. Like in whatever I do, if I do it, it's because I want to do it. And I want to be good at it. That's why I would talk shit. And not like I don't mean like I'm not like mean, but like just like in high school, you're always like, "What's up, fool?" And like your rival school, we had like a rival school and we didn't get along. And we would play mean-ass songs during the pep rallies and shit. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean,
It's different. It's competitive fun. Like, we're not going to fight those fools or nothing.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, how can you put a cap on something like that, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
They
what?
put the cap on all these football celebrations. They're not allowed to celebrate. You're not allowed to taunt. It's called taunting. You're not allowed to taunt someone, which is taunt. Like, I mean, there's a lot of taunting. Like, so, you know, in soccer, there's also a thing called el tren. So when, like, it's so stupid. Like, everybody gets on their knees, all your teams, and then you all hold each other's leg, and you're taunting. Like, it's... But that's
Yeah,
what it's
when they
for. A
sign
grown
your shoe?
man. Yeah, like, yeah. And some guy will throw his shoe off. It's taunting. It's a celebration. And they're allowed to. They're grown men. I don't know why we're acting like these are like 5-year-olds.
I would understand when they canceled that shit, like, cause there's certain things, like for example, like out here we're pretty lenient compared to how like European fools antagonize the other team. Like, there's certain things that like, you have to put no to racism in European games.
You want to
like,
know why? Because they'll throw bananas on
Yeah,
the
yeah. I
on
was
the-
just
on
I
the
was just
floor.
about to talk that incident, bro. Like that one time they made Eto'o cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember, like I thought it was like, no way, this is true. I thought they were fucking with me in school. They're like, no, fool, this happened. That fool cried, and then like they made a big deal out of it. So I understand that, like for those kind of situations, but it's a celebration, bro. Come on, dog.
No, I'm not cool with throwing bananas on someone.
That's
not
a racial
cool.
fucking slur, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not cool with that. I'm talking about just like even going into someone's face and yelling in their face. Like, who gives a fuck? This is a real game, and these people put money and their lives into it, and they're grown men. Like, what? They're not. They don't really hate each other. It seems like they do. Like, everyone thinks Messi and Cristiano hate each other. They don't. But everyone's like, oh, because you got to pick a side. I pick a side. I like Cristiano. Fuck Messi. And like, I don't mean it like that. Yeah, I don't mean it like that. But it is what it is. And they don't. Before you see them and they go to dinners and they kick it just like everything else. But it does become this competitive thing. And they should. Well, I've seen like in Mexican soccer games, there was just this fool called Cardoso. Cardoso would always, he was from Toluca, and Cardoso would play Chivas, and Chivas had Osvaldo, this goalie. And they hated each other. And every time this fool scored on Osvaldo, he'd go up to him.
Was
And
that the fool with the curly hair?
no,
Osvaldo?
that's Memo.
Okay.
That's
Ochoa.
older. Ochoa, that's
yeah.
Ochoa. Memo
He's the
Ochoa.
best.
But Osvaldo was the one before him. This was like 2002 World Cup. And he'd go up to him, dog, and just scream in his face like, like with passion, bro, and it was so like
It's
it was
sportsmanship.
fun. And I didn't care. Neither of those teams were mine, but I understood that they hated each other, and it was like I want to score on you, and it was like I loved it. Like it was cool. It showed you how much passion, how much they loved the game for the sport. And now you can't do shit like that. You can't go up to someone's face and yell. You can't take your shirt off.
Yeah.
You can't spike the ball in football. It's just like, why are these fools are grown fucking?
Gronk
They're
spikes the
animals,
ball.
huh?
Gronk spikes the ball.
Who does?
Gronk.
Wait, you're not allowed to, right?
Gronkowski in fucking NFL, he spikes the ball, dude.
But you're not allowed to, though, right? Am I wrong?
Think,
I
no,
don't
I
know.
think,
He gets
I
away
think
with it
that's
every
probably
time he
just
does
only in soccer those changes right now. 'Cause
I don't know.
I don't know. That's just come along with the cancel culture shit. Like, you seen what was the latest one aside from taking the tits away from the rabbit?
Oh my god.
The Speedy Gonzalez one.
I'm not offended by that.
Well, no, but
I'm real
I don't
Mexican.
think anybody.
I'm
I don't think.
super cool with that nigga being
I
fast.
think Mexican fools were just happy that we were just included, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think Latinos were just like, look, fool, Speedy Gonzalez, like, we knew what he represented, but we're just happy we're there, dog.
You know what should have been cancel culture? And I was watching this shit. I literally last Saturday because I was telling some chick. I was like, bro, you have no idea who I am, and I'm gonna be real funny because I'm not, because I didn't know this was this fool. But I am who I am because you watch this shit and you're like, dude, I'm a creep because of this motherfucker. Johnny Bravo.
Oh,
You
yeah.
ever seen a Johnny Bravo episode? He hits on
Yeah.
every bitch, gets rejected, never gives up. He's a fucking real definition of a creep.
Yeah, but that's not in production anymore.
It's
and,
not.
Yeah, but it's like
I can't believe that was on TV. I was watching. I was like, whoa! If they played that, that's like some late night shit right now.
I think the only reason that like they canceled they're making those changes on the Space Jam movie is because or the Looney Tunes is because they have the upcoming movie release with the Space Jam. There's no hype around Johnny Bravo for them
What's
to like.
What's wrong with big tits? Women have big tits. Some women have big tits.
It's cancel culture, bro. I mean, especially because
You're canceling tits. Period. No one's allowed to have tits.
especially when it's when in this day and age, like certain things wouldn't fly before, bro. Like think about it like King of the Hill, bro. That's just what is it, the Boomhauer?
Yeah, Boomhauer. He's a creep too.
Yeah, bro. I was like, when I saw that episode when I think Bobby needs help to learn how to get at girls or something like that, and he's like, "Teach me, Mr. Boomhauer," and he's like, "So this is what you do? You go to the mall and talk to every girl until one of them says yes."
That's creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
that's
yeah.
fucking. Dude. I've never even done that. It's weird for me to holler at girls. You holler at girls, like at the mall, like, "Yo, shorty, what's up?" You said
Nah,
that? You've never said, "Yo, shorty, what's up"?
Nah, dude.
I know it's not in my blood.
It's not.
I'm real paisa, and I'm not. I might.
Oh, you're more likely to fucking do that.
I need you just to turn around.
Damn.
But you know, yeah, I can't holler at girls like that. Like, "Yo, shorty, what's up? Let me get that number." Like at the mall,
Yeah.
with no drink involved. I need a little bit
With
of liquor.
no drink involved.
But yeah, boy, it's just like, it's so weird. I see it.
Yeah, man. I was like,
You don't do that? You can't?
nah, not like I don't. It's not about a confidence thing. I just like.
No, it isn't about confidence. I think I just feel real
It's
creepy.
just the angle you go
Yeah.
about it. Like I'm not gonna fucking go out. Like I
I
don't.
don't. To me, it's weird.
Yeah, right. Like
I
I
think
mean, how
it's
do you
weird.
feel about it, Ray?
I don't know. I just think it's a little weird. I don't know. It seems unnatural.
I think
It seems very animalistic though.
I think
'Cause you're
I'm
just
gonna-
hopping on somebody or trying to, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, like you're like almost like hunting somebody down, fool.
That's what it feels like at the mall.
Flagging them down like a taxi. Like, hey, taxi.
You're walking at the mall, you see a girl, and you're like,
Yeah, bro.
or "Yo, shorty, what's up? Come over here." Or, like, "Come over here?"
Yeah, for real though.
Yeah.
Yeah, come over here. It's a little weird, dog.
I'm telling you, it's starting to get, like, I don't know if they made it weird, because that's how you used to hit on girls, dog. That's how you used to hit on girls. There was no Instagram, there was no Tinder, no fucking Grindr for gay guys. There was nothing. Fool used to just have to go, just have to go to the mall and just fucking somehow. I don't know how you did it. I mean, now I go to bars and stuff, but like, you gotta. What's up, shawty?
Damn. I mean, what was the old school way for you doing it? Hold on, I'm gonna get a beer. Tell
Old
'em.
school way for me doing it, like high school. I've always had MySpace, always had Messenger. So I was already kind of like the seed was already planted. You know what I mean, Ray?
I
Seed
don't know,
was
man.
already
I've never
planted.
been the type to like kind of get on girls and shit. I don't know. You
Yeah,
meet them, you talk to them, and that's how it works. I don't know. At least for me, I don't know.
I don't know, but for sure I've never been that guy to be like, "What's up, shawty?" It's fucking weird. I see it on music videos all the time. When I was growing up, I was like, bro, I'm just gonna go to the mall and talk to that girl.
I feel like it's made up movie shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it always works out, but if it has to work out, you walk around talking to 100 girls, one of them had to fucking fall for it. It happens on Instagram all the time. You'll see some guy pull up with a corny ass fucking line, like, "Are you an angel? 'Cause you fell from heaven? Ha ha ha! Can I get your number?" And it fucking works on Instagram. These fucking Instagram, and it works. And you're like, "I'm gonna try this shit next time I go to the
They're
mall."
fucking idiots, I guess. I don't know, man.
Or the girls are idiots, or it's 1 out of 100.
True that.
It's a numbers game. It could be a numbers game. I'm not a numbers game guy.
Like, how long does it? Like, how many licks does it take to get to the center?
Yeah, see, rejection don't work good with me, dog.
For real?
Yeah, nah, I mean, I don't
Get mad and shit?
I'm not punching nothing. I'm not dropping my drink.
Well, I'm not saying punch.
But I'm just like, well, what's up, bitch? You haven't heard of my podcast info?
Have you seen the size of my? Oh, hey, E-Zone.
What's up, E-Zone?
What up, man? I was like, I thought my beer had exploded, and then I had to make sure because I was like, hey, man, I don't know if it's the construction outside. I was like, man, I can't hear it. And I was like, I always gotta double check, dog.
Can't hear shit, so that's good.
I could. Well, I mean, because I'm by the door. But yeah, so you said MySpace?
Yeah, I always had MySpace or Messenger or that shit or texting. I always had to be able to text, and you just get some girl's number and you just text them. Like, I always wonder like how you did it before that. Like, I never even really called numbers. Like, I never called someone's house number, and their mom picked up. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
do you remember that
Jessica,
shit?
¿Está ahí Jessica?
You remember when the dad would pick up?
Oh, you're hanging right back up?
Yeah. Or like the tone that fool used be like, hello, está Jessica? No. And just hang out
yeah,
like, damn,
they full don't even give a fuck.
That shit used to fucking shake you up, bro. Like, you wanted to call back and be like, man, fuck you.
So you've had no.
Yo,
right?
Dada ain't even that motherfucking cute. She's number 2 on my list right now. Fuck that shit.
Man.
Nah, dude. You see, like, I wish I could do that though.
So I mean, I don't know. I think today is weird, man, because if MySpace worked for you, like, I think for me, I've always been like I have to talk to you in the kind of way because I always knew that I had funny working for me. You know what I mean? Like, I've been bigger, I've been smaller. You know what I mean? And I'm where I am now. So it's like I always knew that I had funny working for me, and if something TV taught me, dog, for at least the movies that I fucking saw, I was like, hey, fool, funny can fucking lower the fucking shields in a slow process, bro. You know what I mean? Yep. Funny fucking gets you places, but you gotta be willing to fucking play the game, and it's a 50-50 thing where it's like if they're gonna fucking keep baiting this on, I at least know there's enough motivation for me to keep going because I already knew I wasn't you don't have that confidence at that age, you know what I mean?
I wasn't funny dude in high school.
Me, bro, I was. I got class clown for 2 years.
I was Mr. Cool Guy. For sure. I was funny. Like, I've always been funny, but I was.
You knew
just
the
Mr.
barbers,
cool guy.
huh? You know.
I knew. Dog,
you know what's crazy though? Like, I was fucking funny guy, and I was like, and I was like, you know, I was popular enough like that. The funny got me everywhere that I knew all those fools. Like, I still know my barber to this day, and I was like, that fool's the Mr. Cool Guy. So I knew I had an in on everywhere, bro. I always kept it Malcolm in the middle. You know what I mean? Like, you know everybody.
Yeah, I always was like Mr. Cool Guy,
Like what? Like, wearing the freshest shit.
Always trying to wear the freshest shit. Always did my hair. Dude, there was one time that I ran out of gel, and I didn't have enough gel to do my hair, and I told my mom I ain't going to school. Mom was like, why?
Wow, fool.
My mom was like, why?
Wow.
Yeah. Mom was like, why? And I was like, because there's not enough gel to do my hair. And it was like, and she's like, we can go buy some before school. And I was like, they don't know pretend, and I need to buy this gel because it's the one I buy. And she's like, you're going to school. You know me, I called fucking my papi. I was like, Dad, bitches expect me to go. Bitches expect me to be there. Papi, bitches expect me to be there with my hair done. And my mom said, I got to go to school. And I was like, you don't got to go. I was like, we'll buy you gel tomorrow. Didn't go to school that day. Shit like that what makes me love my dad. Like on the road where it's like my dad he understood that part. He's like, oh yeah, like if you don't feel comfortable, like nah, I got a haircut every week and I just didn't have gel that day. We ran out and I think I told her to grab it and she thought she didn't have to.
Like I think I cared enough about and I still do like to an extent like to put in but it's like I never really focused on one thing. I always had like a little checklist. I was like, all right, cool. I would put gel. If I didn't have gel, I would make it work, but I still put effort. You know what I mean?
Well, I was willing to wear hats. But you can't wear a hat in class. So, bitch, you gonna see me with my fucked up hair? Nah.
It was cool. I looked friendly without a hat back then.
I was still that fool. Dog, I would spike up my hair and wear a hat like this.
You had the Goku haircut?
And wear a hat on top.
I had the Goku haircut.
Yeah.
I had that shit.
For sure, the Goku haircut, super spiked up.
For sure. Thin. Look non-threatening without no hat, bro. Now, if I would have had this haircut in middle school, I would have been in the dean's office for no reason.
Right? Did you get designs?
Yeah, dog,
Yeah,
that
I
shit
was
was
that
the
design
shit,
king,
dog.
yeah.
I used to get the stripes. My barber used to do all that shit, bro. Little
For
designs.
Sure. What do you
You
want?
used to feel like a fucking reggaeton artist, dog.
They'd be like, what do you want? Handle.
Yeah. Freestyling,
Handle,
bro.
freestyle,
Yeah.
whatever you want, dog. It's tomorrow. Fuck, going on a date with so-and-so. She gonna see me pull up. Yeah, no, for sure. I had designs all over my fucking head like an idiot.
So are you Metro?
Nah. I guess
That was the thing,
yeah,
fool.
Yeah,
like, hey,
my
look,
dad would say that.
you know what was fucked up, bro? That like that it wasn't even like it's and the shit that you're describing. Oh yeah, let's fucking crack open one of these. Hey Ray, you want one of these?
Sure, why not, dog?
Here, pass. Oh, am I gonna throw it?
Better catch it.
It's a big ass one. Fuck that. Just come get it off the table and the tip breaks. Oh, I fell.
Oh, fucking up.
Se cayó. My bad. But yeah, like I remember like before they rolled down. My bad. What is it? The before people would like in middle school, like they would categorize you, and that shit would make you feel insecure, bro. Like when Ray asked you, he's like, "Yo, are you Metro?" Right? You're just like, "What the fuck, bro?" Like I was like,
but for
"I'm just
sure.
practicing good hygiene, fool." I was like, "I don't want to have a unibrow because I got fucking Arab blood in me." You know, I was like, "I don't want to fucking have dirty nails." You know, I was like, I don't want to have wrinkled clothes.
But Metro's not even a thing no more. It's just something my
Yeah,
dad fucking made up. My dad, some shit my dad made up.
It is now no. It was a real thing. It is now a section on fucking
No.
a section in Target, bro.
I rephrase that shit. It's called fuckboy now. I changed Metro to fuckboy. That's exactly what we did to that word. Metro became fuckboy. You're just a fuckboy.
That's
You're
what
just a fuckboy. You
that's
get a
what you
haircut every
identify
week.
as?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. When people ask me, I mean, it just means someone that likes to care of themselves. Don't mean I'm just fucking every bitch that comes through, but it is literally just someone that likes to look good. I mean, in high school, it's for sure a fuckboy. I'm a fuck man. There we go.
A fuck man.
I'm a fuck man. I'm a fuck man. I think I stepped it up.
I'm gonna look up what the definition of a fuckboy is.
Well, it depends who you ask. Like to me, I mean, it is what girls say. But to me, I mean, if you ask me, I'm like, I wouldn't be mad if you told me that. I'm like, yeah, I'm just.
I don't think you want. I don't think you want to identify as a fuckboy, dog.
Well, what?
It says a fuckboy. It says it's a noun and it's a.
It's not the one that you're gonna pull up. It's a gay
vulgar slang.
verb.
No, it's not. It says a weak or contemplative man, and it says a man who has many casual sexual partners.
Yeah. I told you that's one of the. Well, that's one of the.
That's just
their
one of the
definitions.
qualities.
Yeah, that's one of those. That's one of their definitions, which is right. You could be one of those fuckboys, but to me, I'm definitely like you saying Metro. I guess I could say that, but I would be like, oh, that's just like a fuckboy now. No one says Metro.
Now let me go ahead and tell you what it says on Urban Dictionary. A fuckboy is someone who says, "I'm bad at relationships," as if it's nearly an absolute truth. A fuckboy is someone who is just so emotional that he cannot deal with it. For example, I cannot even. I just can't. This is too much
That's
for
not a
me.
lie. That's fucking lies. That's not.
That sounds
good.
like Cairo.
Yeah. See. Okay. See. That's what I mean. Nah. Mine wrong. Different definitions.
I
but-
can't even. I just can't. This is too much for me. I've heard those 3 phrases from him.
Not for me.
Especially, this is too much for me. Like too many times. Yo, but it says, yeah, look, it says traits. He has a hard time respecting women. That sounds like you.
Well, all of them. I'm not respecting all of them. Come
he
on,
is
dog.
superficially intimate, as if acting from a script. He knows it all too well. That sounds like you too.
All right, check mark number 2.
Yeah, it's like you know.
One more,
you have
one
a
more,
serial
one
thought.
more. Do I got one more? Is there one more in there? Told you I was one.
You're saying you have fuckboy traits.
That's cool. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I don't think it. Yeah, and the third one was the fucking the respecting women. Oh, it says he does not care about the details of your day, your friends or family, or the beautiful complexity of your essence. That's you right there.
Yeah,
Ding,
dude,
ding, ding.
unless you
That's
have a
winner
good
right there.
job, no.
See, there you go, dog. That's
I don't fucking care that Martha didn't do her job at your fucking 9 to 5, honestly. I don't care that Martha didn't do her job. I don't care that someone ate your lunch off the fucking fridge at the office. Don't care.
Damn.
You carry some?
Not really, man. As long as I bleed around, I really don't care.
I'm down to listen to some dope shit, but I don't want to hear the same shit.
Somebody
that happens every
Somebody
day.
said, yo, it's called the Pretty Boy, and I was like, I don't think. All right, so.
Pretty Boy, okay, that's another one. I'm cool with
Yeah,
Pretty Boy.
was like the fools that always did take care of themselves, but all the pretty boys that I knew in high school, they were all in fucking party crews. That was their scene.
I was at the party crew.
I was in the party
crew.
crew, but it was for the nons, fool.
Well, yeah.
Like I knew that shit, and then it was like fool. Like the homies just always knew. They're like, hey, fool, this was just he's cool. Just let him tag along. I would always go different places, bro, with different like people in different scenarios. I knew how to recognize danger though. Fool, I wasn't trying to kick it with gangbangers.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
fuck that shit. These fools be dying. They got homies on their shirts.
See, but you lived in LA, dude. That is, you got to be careful. My party crew was in IE. There's no real gangsters out there. There is. I'm not trying to talk shit, but there's like,
It's not LA shit.
it's not LA. Like, it's not as scary. Like, I would not go to a house party in Compton. Period.
Yeah,
I'd be real scared to go. I'd be like, damn, that don't sound like a good idea.
I've been to those.
And yeah, I mean,
Like metal shows, backyard shows. in
that's
Compton?
different. You go on a metal show, that's different.
Still though, it's Compton.
Yeah, it's always Compton, dog. It's always Compton.
Yeah.
It's
Late at
always
night,
Inglewood. It's
parking.
always Compton. Always Inglewood. It's always Skid Road.
A veces.
I don't care how hot the bitch is. It's always Skid Road, or how non-homeless she is.
Hey, he says,
Wow.
you were speaking of your dad, dog. You told me that you had a little issue going on at home, dog. You said your dad was.
Not any little issue. This fool comes over, and I had one of my homegirls over, and she's not like my girlfriend or anything, but this fool just assumes that every girl is like, you
You're
know how it
boning
is.
her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know how Mexican dad is like, oh, whoop de whoop, you're boning her, it's the novia, whatever. And he was like, how old is she? Because she looks a little older than me.
Yeah.
And I was like 33, and he just started saying like, fool, how is my 33-year-old bitch better than your 33-year-old bitch?
Damn.
And I was like, wait, what? And this fool
He told you in
swears.
Spanish?
Yeah, of course.
How'd he
'cause-
tell you?
In front of her, because he knew she didn't speak Spanish. In front of her, with no shame, dog.
Damn, dog. That's ballsy right there,
I
dog.
don't give a fuck,
That's
dog.
savage.
Yeah, he straight told me that, and I didn't even know. I was like, huh? And he was like, yeah, she's better. And I was like, what makes her better?
He just
And, I mean, we left it at that, but that's just his.
that fool's just that Mexican, dog.
I love it. I'm not mad about it. Not bad about it.
He's just that Mexican that like he does not like. He
The
can't-
funny part is that he checked her out. Like, he assumes I'm fucking this bitch.
What'd he tell you?
And he straight checked her out with no shame. Be like, oh,
What did he tell you? He was like, a ver, levántate, date una vuelta.
Yeah, basically,
That's a
I
little
didn't even know he.
disrespectful,
Yeah,
eh?
I'm surprised he didn't ask her to get up and do a little loop de loop
Hey,
so
this
he
fool
could check
busted
her
a Don
out.
Francisco. He kissed her twice on the cheek, bro. Yeah, fool. That fool Don Francisco is a pervert, dog.
Oh, pervert number one. Dog.
I'm surprised that fool hasn't gotten me. He's too old,
Oh,
dog.
he can get. Oh, you can still cancel
He's-
people.
he
They
would be-
cancel Bill Cosby.
he would
dog.
be the
You're
Bill
never
Co-
too old to be a creep.
He would be the Bill Cosby of Latinos.
Oh,
Of
100%.
All the Cubans and Puerto Ricans would be mad.
Well, you know, Don Francisco goes in the green rooms, dog. You know, he's in the green rooms at the right time. Like, he knows some bitch is changing, and he
he's
tries to act like
Yeah.
he didn't know she was changing, and he
Ay,
opens the
disculpe.
door. Ay, disculpe, perdón. Oh, nah, you already saw what you wanted to see, motherfucker.
He get it.
Don Francisco's a creep, dog.
He get in them Chente Copperfields.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
you see
yeah.
that thing when Chente was grabbing the titty, dog? Damn.
That's my man. This is the man, dog.
That fool was like, ¿Quieres cacique?
Yo, Sábado Gigante, though, bro. But
Yeah.
it's funny because grandmas loved him, bro. My grandma used to love Don Francisco. Like,
Yeah,
they didn't.
bro.
It's like, do old women like to get touched like that? Like, do viejitas want to be like,
Yeah, fool. They be watching a lot of questionable ass shit, huh?
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Caso Cerrado. You ever seen what Caso Cerrado?
Yeah, bro. The fucking lady.
That lady that
Yeah.
always talks shit on men?
Yeah.
I fucking can't stand those shows, dog.
They be or Casos de la Vida Real.
Oh,
you ever seen
yeah.
that shit?
Yeah, they always, men
Yeah,
are always,
bro.
the men are
Men
the
are
piece
always
of
the monster,
shit.
bro.
They
Somebody's
are
always somebody's always getting raped on that show. Like, what the
Always,
fuck,
dog.
dude? Like I was like, where do you live? Haiti? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, that shit's a bit too much, dog.
Yeah, I fucking hated that shit. Did you watch Rebelde?
Nah, I never got into
You
that,
never
bro.
do.
I actually saw that, man.
You watched it, right?
What was that about, dog? I can't believe
Dog,
you
it
look
was-
like a rebelde
It was like
motherfucker,
Mexican
dog.
skins, dude.
You're not supposed to be proud about watching Rebelde because it's a novela, it's a soap
Fucking
opera.
Xavier,
But
dog.
pull up the bitches, dog. No. Pull up fucking Mia and all these fucking hoes, nigga. And they actually wore an actual nice school uniform. They were hot. Can you pull them up, Ray?
I
These
will pull
fucking
them up. Okay, I got them up.
Rebelde fool. Dog, I used to run home to make sure I didn't miss none of it, dog.
Yeah.
It's the only thing me and my sister watched together with no fighting. Rebelde. Dog, look. Even the fat bitch was kind of fine.
Who's the fat bitch?
The one on the left at the bottom.
This girl.
That was a fat bitch, and she could still get it low key. But look at all of them, dude. Look how sexy and
She
slutty
look-
they look, dog.
she
This is
look
what
like
I
she-
watched when I got home. Instead of you fools watching what Pokemons
Hey, the fat chick
and
looked like
Digimons, I was fucking watching pussy and fucking titties.
Was anybody getting their dick sucked on the show?
Yes, they were whores. It was like Degrassi for like Mexicans. Exactly, Degrassi for Mexicans.
But you look
bro.
like one of those type of fools. You look there.
I was with it. I was with Rebelde, dog. To this day, they can get it.
The fat chick looks like she makes Esquite and Hot Cheeto review videos.
Oh, dude,
now.
she should. Despite. God damn, he's on fucking point with that one.
You know what I mean? Like, she gets makeup sponsorships and shit too.
100%, bro. I was so with Rebelde, though. Dog. That was one of the shows that I was upset when they canceled it. Degrassi was cool, too, though. You didn't watch Degrassi? Don't lie, dog. You didn't watch Drake in a Wheelchair?
Nah, you know what? You know what's crazy, man? Like, I noticed that there was a gap between my stuff that like cousins my age would watch but it was based on the area, fool. Like my cousins who moved to like a nice area like West Covina, cause like they had like money. You know what I mean? The parents had a little better job.
Yeah.
I was like, they had like they started watching like different shows.
Yeah,
they would watch Degrassi.
Cartoon
They
Network.
would watch different shit. I was over here on some Nickelodeon shit, some foot fetish shit, cause fucking Daniel, what's his name? Daniel Snyder.
Daniel Snyder, fuck that creepy motherfucker.
Fat fuck, bro.
Foot fetish motherfucker.
Yeah,
nah,
bro.
but yeah, dude. Damn, I can't believe you didn't live that Rebelde moment. It was a good moment to live. I was proud of it, low key.
Yeah, man.
Paisa. That tells you if you're Paisa. If you didn't watch Rebelde, I can't even put you in the Paisa category.
Yeah, but I noticed that.
So I'm Paisa?
I didn't watch.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that shit when I was out there in Canada. Though I was smoking the joy and eating ketchup chips with Jason in front of the Degrassi High School.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah, I was because he lived where we were staying at for that time in that skyscraper. Like it was like you could see it right around. We were downtown Toronto.
Dope.
I honestly, bro, would go back there just to do comedy because they're almost like back to normal out there. I've been noticing the shit popping up over here, bro. It's like, of course, there's no open mics. That's gonna be the last thing to come back. But I was like, you notice that like they're definitely utilizing the fuck out of the 3 comics that got left behind. I mean, and the ones that didn't move, those fools are finally getting work.
Yeah, it's about to pop off for a lot of people, which is good though. Change the scene up. Full Texas is gonna go ham. Have you seen what Rogan be telling everybody?
What?
Full Rogan on his like I don't know which one was the last one I watched, but on one of them he straight said, if you're an open micer in any state, I got you. Come down here.
Oh,
dog. He just said open gates for everybody. He just said it. Anybody mob. Well, you should. I'm not gonna lie. If you in a shitty ass state and it's not gonna come back, I go to Texas.
I would like to
put all your money in it. If you're gonna be a comic, comic's not easy, dude. And if you're already in it, just do it.
Here's the thing, bro. Like,
you can pop off. Kill Tony, dog. Kill Tony will set you off.
Like, I like doing that shit, bro. Like, and it's like I love doing it. Don't get me wrong, bro. Like,
different. You got all this. You got other
but
reasons.
I mean, that's the one thing that like it's like that I could do it anytime I want because I have the fucking resources that I've established. You know what I mean? To get my shit out there. So it's like I know that when it's time to get back on stage, I want to definitely do it. But it's like I know that I still want to do those kind of things, bro. Like when I was before this shit got shut down, I was doing 3 open mics a night. Like I was just doing that shit. Sometimes it wasn't the greatest, sometimes it was, and I was like, it was just fun. I was getting high off of this shit, just randomly doing different shit. But like, I mean, yeah. And even though like I noticed that like when I could have just been doing my own shows, like we were doing that shit too. But I know it's gonna be a minute before this shit comes back and we get some fucking time up there. Yeah. Cause I want to throw my own shows again, but at the same time they got this warehouse shit going on here. I was like, I know that I gotta definitely probably get the bar that I did it at last time or something like that. Cause I'm definitely itching for it.
We got fucking Craft Beer Kings, dog. Got the beer supply right there.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's all I was thinking.
Hey, we could. Hey, I'm gonna talk to the homie. I'm gonna talk to Mo and the homies, the mayor of Wesco. Fucking what is it? Because they do outdoor events. I was like, yo, let us just do a fucking.
Nah, I don't want to do comedy out there.
Well, I mean, it's a brewery. It's a brewery. It's like they have a dope setup.
I'd rather do a podcast then.
I think the live podcast format is hard, bro. Because fucking to do that shit, unless you're doing like a what is it? A thing where you.
I've been to one. I went to the first Fighting the Kid live podcast before Brendan Schaub started doing comedy. That's where I saw him. That's where I saw him. So I went to. This was like maybe 6 years ago. I went to one of their first Fighting the Kid live show at the Brent Improv or the Irvine Improv. I went and all they did was do a fucking comedy show. But then Schaubs would go up there and kind of talk shit a little bit, and that's where he figured out that I can do comedy.
Yeah.
So that's where it starts. It kind of just starts because you say a little joke and you get a laugh, and you're like, oh shit, that feels good. It feels good to make a room fucking laugh. And that's where he but I saw his little progression, and it's dope. It does start off like that, but I like live podcasts, and I think we could have fucking dope with that. I mean, for George's, you've been to George's 200. It's fun. The fucking fans have fun because they can kick it after. I don't know, it's different. Because
Yeah.
comedy, you got to keep everybody quiet.
Yeah, you do. That's the one thing, man. You do got to keep it. That's why it's like when people that are still doing the outdoor things, it's like, man, the indoor shit is
Like if we did a live podcast, we could do 2 hours, and I don't mind someone having a torch. Want to know why? Because I don't have a joke that I need you to hear. My punchline. I don't need you to hear that punchline. I don't want no one right when I worked on all this day for this punchline.
Yeah,
and everyone just missed it. But if I'm talking shit, which is what podcasting is, it's a whole different vibe. I think it'd be dope.
That is very true.
Fucking special guest by Be Real, maybe.
We could make that happen.
That's what I'm saying.
Did we
He's
ever?
not gonna go up there and do 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Special guest stand up spot by Be Real. That ain't gonna happen.
That's fucking funny. All right, but before we go any further, I want to go ahead and tell everybody to hit that fucking thumbs up. I see a lot of you guys in here. There is 180 of you guys that have hit the thumbs up, and 275 of you guys in here. I know we could do better than that. If you're enjoying the show, hit that thumbs up. It fucking makes us fucking look good. We appreciate the fucking love. And before we keep going any further, I want to take this break to tell you about our sponsors. First of all, you already know, and you've seen some of these girls up here. I want to tell you about our first one at Zishy.com. Zishy.com is a website that gives you access to a bunch of galleries, not just one subscriptions, unlike other websites like OnlyFans, where you get access to just one account. This gives you access to multiple galleries of different type of nude, erotic, sexy type pictures brought to you by a professional photographer only for $10.99 a month. $10.99 a month can get you access to Zishy.com, and you could get away from the pussy that looks like it smells fishy and join us at Zishy.com. Thank you for sponsoring the show. I also want to take this time to tell you about our next sponsors, Bud Back glass jars for cannabis. Let me tell you about this. This is a dope fucking way to store your bud. I mean, if you have a lot of bud or a little bit of bud, you can go ahead and preserve it, especially to all the growers out there. Let me see that. This is
got fat jars, like a pound?
Yeah.
How much was that one you gave us?
There's one that you could definitely store about a pound. It's Bud Vac glass vacuum storage systems. Thank you for sponsoring the show. Let me show you guys how it works. You get the pump on here, and let's just say you got some fresh bud that you need to burp out, or you need to go ahead and keep track of, because I know there's some growers out there that watch it. I've seen some of you guys. You can go ahead and take out some of the air out in there. You know what I mean? And let's just say you do too much, and you want to let some out, you got a little nozzle up there that'll fucking let some of it out, and then you can go ahead and smell, see the progression of the bud.
But if you vacuum seal it, there's no way of opening. I don't care if you're a Godfather. I don't care if you're fucking Side Dick Eddie. I don't give a fuck who it is. You can't open it. It's like vacuum sealed.
Yeah, it's really...
It legit keeps that shit in there.
It keeps it very fresh. And, it's definitely a great way to store your bud. If you're trying to preserve the terpenes, if you're trying to preserve the cannabinoids, if you're not trying to have your bud oxidize and you don't really, and if you don't care about it, by all means, put it in a whatever kind of jar.
Put it in a fucking...
Yeah, put it in a little baggie. But
if
you really want to preserve and you're smoking that top shelf, you're spending a lot of money at Green Thumbs, you're spending a lot of money at fucking, another spot that, you can't really tell nobody about, or you're fucking shopping off the fucking secret menu somewhere, you can go ahead and preserve it with some of these Bud Vac glass vacuum seal containers. Make sure you check them out on Instagram. Let them know We Don't Smoke the Same sent you. They'll definitely hook you guys up with a little something extra. And check them out. It's a great way to preserve your bud. It's a great way to preserve any kind of herbs in there, because you don't have to be smoking bud. You could go ahead and preserve some. I don't know. Some people be growing sage. Some people be growing. They be having coffee,
you could
shrooms,
put some shrooms in there,
whatever.
dog.
Yeah, you could definitely get the moisture out of there. So make sure you check them out at Bud Vac vacuum seal containers. Appreciate them, and thank you for sponsoring the show.
It's American made too, so
Fuck yeah, America.
come on, dog. We know we love
Leave
America.
it to the paisa to tell you it's American
Come
made.
on, dog.
Hey,
I'm
dog.
here for a reason, dog. I'm here for a reason, dog. I wouldn't be in America if it
For the
wasn't
dream.
America.
So he can fucking when it's time to get
Well, I'm gonna show them all
to
the
get the
videos.
legit. He's gonna get that clip. He's like, you see how I rep American made?
I'm gonna tell them, I've been repping American made for a while. This glass American made. You gotta keep shit America.
Yeah, bro. I was like, a lot of fools be getting to work out there. You're like, hey, man.
Those females on Zishy are fucking American citizens. You gotta support American citizens.
We don't know that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it could be illegal.
Hey, man. What is it on the Green Thumb show? I said something about, like, I kept saying, they're like, oh man, fuck that, Texas is haunted. And I kept saying certain states they're haunted, and I started looking around. I'm like, there's a lot of places in the U.S. that are haunted, fool.
Like the whole state?
Fool, there's like top 3 fucking places that are like First of all, I have the top 10 houses in California that are haunted, bro. Like, this shit is fucking, it's a trip, bro.
Is there one drivable where we could go?
There is one in Culver City. I've driven by it, and it's fucking weird, bro. I've been there.
Can you go inside? Do you have to, like, ask permission?
Nah, you can't. All right, so the one in California, the one that I've been to is in Culver City. It's from a 1989 movie or 82 movie called Entity. It's about a spirit in a house that tormented a family, and it did a bunch of crazy shit. This lady that this fucking spirit wouldn't stop, like chasing her around and possessing her, and shit went on in the house. Neighbors complained about it. All this crazy shit was going on, and when she moved and they moved out, the fucking shit ended, right? But that house just, it just stayed on. The new people moved into it. Nothing happened. It was just something about that lady being cursed. That one still gives you a weird vibe when you pass by it. The people don't really appreciate you driving by it as much because imagine how much shit you. Yeah. But I was like, I don't think it's not on the list because it's not presumed to be haunted still. You know what I mean? The spirit left with that lady. But there's a couple of fucking things right here, man, that came up just right off the bat. The only one that came up in Los Angeles is the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. I don't know why the Cecil Hotel's not.
That's what I'm about to say. I was like, the Cecil seems like that shit would be haunted if anything.
Probably just not updated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but prior to that, it was the Hollywood
Can you make a reservation at the Cecil? I feel like it's so popping right now where it's like...
Oh, yeah, people are doing that all day.
Yeah, right?
They're going to scare the ghost away.
Yeah, the ghosts don't want to hang out in popular places.
Yeah, those fools thrive off scaring you. If you're out there looking for them, they're not going to fucking do... Like,
yeah.
They're not going to show up and be like, hey, what's up? Check me out. Take a picture. give me all your podcasts. Yeah, bro, there's a bunch of fucking places that are like, there's a spot in Whittier. It's a fucking canyon in a park. A lot of parks are haunted, bro. Fucking Griffith Park where I go hiking, that shit's haunted. It's cursed.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, fool.
You seen something?
I haven't seen some shit, but I was like, you feel it in certain areas, bro. Like, there's one fucking spot where there's a big tree.
Like someone that got killed by like a mountain lion?
A couple got killed. No, there's a story that like the couple got murdered by this tree, and then
what by a tree?
It used to be a spot where like back in the day, couples used to go park there to fucking.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I got one in Lake Elsinore. I call it the G spot.
Okay, so something like that. And what is it? I guess somebody got murdered by it. You know what I mean? There was a couple that were getting it on, and then some fucking murderer fucking killed them. And then the fucking tree fell and killed the murder too, right?
Oh,
it was like karma. So that place stayed haunted. Like, and then people trip out in that area. There's a spot called Tumble Canyon in Whittier. It's a hike. It's like, it looks like some Asian fucking type of building. There's a lot of fucking crazy ass shit, bro.
Would you go to the you Mr. Hiker, Mr. I like to go in the woods? Would you go to the haunted forest in Japan?
Fuck
the suicide forest.
No.
You're not taking a hike there with homeboy, your dog?
Nah, hell no, bro. There's too many.
It's a suicide. I mean, you've heard about it, right?
Yeah, there's too many tormented spirits for you to like.
You're not kicking it there?
No, I'm not kicking. Like, bro, that's a sad place, bro. Like,
I know Jake Paul fucking went in there and did some video, and that's what fucking blew his ass up or something. Like he got flashback.
Oh, that's right.
Is that the fool that took a video next to the dead body?
Yeah.
Was that him? And that's why he's popping?
Jake Paul, one of the Pauls, one of those motherfuckers. I don't know who, but yeah, they went to the forest and they saw a dead body, and this fool was recorded himself with the dead body. You know, I do that. He's already dead, bro. I need the fucking clout.
It's disrespectful, though.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
I didn't kill him.
Doesn't matter.
He's fine. But he's fine. Look at Jake Paul. Balling, homie. Let me do it.
Xavier would have been like, I could have been opening Pokemon cards for $1 million.
I would have filmed it for him.
Yeah, but
Xavier would have had fools collecting Tecate cans.
You wouldn't go though, bro?
Nah, I wouldn't go. I don't like to. Purposely, I don't like. If I were to be in a situation like that where I have to cut, where like for example, if I'm visiting
for money, you wouldn't even go for money. You want to take a nice little hike during the day. I'm not talking.
If it's something like that, yeah. But I'm not gonna go into a place purposely seeking the attention of these spirits because these are tormenting spirits that have not crossed into the light. They haven't taken that train to take them to the other shit. They're not like there's no spirit that's happy to still be here on Earth. They haven't gone there because they're insecure about where they're gonna go to the next life.
I don't know. I think there could be some spirits that actually want to be here.
Yeah, fools that know that they're fucked on the other side, so they stay here. That's why those are not good spirits you want to have.
Good point.
Yeah, because here's the thing, bro. Like whether what you believe in, the crossover part is supposed to be. It's supposed to be. What is it? It's supposed to be like where you get like, for example, for Latinos, it's the spot where you get judged, and all your shit comes to fucking to light and all this shit. Like all cultures have that shit. So like you're taking a train to fucking that area when you're dead. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, I don't know, man. That shit seems like a
See,
lot.
like, you know how I talk about playing the Ouija board? I am playing the Ouija board in that place. I wouldn't even want to
You
hear
shouldn't
me.
play it, period, bro.
I know I shouldn't, but I just talk about it just because I'm a fuck. I don't know. Because y'all fools are so scared about it. So y'all fools being scared about it makes me just want to be like, well, let's see what's up.
Have you played it before?
No, I haven't. I
I
mean, like, I've
haven't
been
played-
scared. I mean, dude, I'm Catholic, dude. My mom wouldn't
Have
even
you
let me
played
back
it,
in the
Ray?
house. Ray, what did it look like when he played? He go to death metal shows and shit like that. You've seen it, right? At least you've
Have
seen
you-
someone
I-
play it. He's
I
seen
have
someone
played
play
it.
it.
Oh, you played it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You told me this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to talk about it?
Nah.
Nah,
I'll
Come
leave it, I'll
on,
leave it.
fool.
All right, cool, fine. It's plain and simple. Me, a couple of cousins. I don't really talk to them no more.
Did you buy it at Toys R Us?
I don't. Well,
at the thrift store, dog.
I don't remember how it was bought, but like, we fucking hung out. We did the thing. Asked it a question. I don't know who we were talking to, but we asked it a question. I asked like, "So how am I gonna die?" And it said something about like, I would like kind of like stay away from the woods, stay away from like branches, because I guess a branch would fall over me. So
Yeah.
for a while, I felt like, if I was under a branch, I would get like kind of like paranoid about it, thinking that it might fall on me, and that's how I'll die. So for a while, stayed away from like forests and shit like that, wildlife. So as of recently, I've been going back because I was like, man, fuck that shit, So yeah.
Damn, I mean, but you asked something that like, that's something a bit extreme, man. Like, first of all, I wouldn't ask anything like that, man. Like, I'll be like, look, man, lottery numbers. I hope you cross over, G. You know what I mean? I'll be like,
Right.
look, like I'll be over here being the Craigslist of the Ouija board. You know what I mean? I'll be like the offer up of that shit. You know, like I'll be the Constantine of that shit. I'll be like, look, fool, why you still here? You died, fool. Obviously, come on. You're using this board to talk to me.
What do you want from me?
Yeah, fool. Like, don't you think? How come nobody's ever approached this shit the right way? If they know we're all surrounded by it, like, look, fool. Let me get my Men in Black on. Be the intermediate of the aliens and the crossover people. Be like, look, who's this?
Help
This
me
bro-
help you, dog.
Yeah, help me help you. Call
Shit.
fucking Ghostbusters right now, bro. Fucking straight up out. That's what I would do, bro. Like, I'll be like, all right, look, we're about to play. Who's this? Robert? All right, when'd you die? For 82? What happened, dog? Look, fool, she moved on, dog. She has 3 kids now. You need to cross the fuck over, dog. I'm sorry to tell you, dude. There's relatives on the other side. You gotta trust me on this, G. You like being here? It's 82, bro. We're in 2020. We're 2021. You like being here this long? Ain't shit gonna change. I'll be convincing fools, dog. But I need a keyboard, for sure. Like, you know what I mean? I need a fucking keyboard. I can't do that shit with the little triangle shit. You know what I mean? I can't fucking be moving that shit that fast. It's like old school texting, bro.
Right?
Hell yeah, fool. I'll be over here just fucking negotiating shit. I'll be like, who's this? Blackbeard the pirate? All right, fool. Like, yeah, before, you gotta let me know where I can get some of this shit, bro. It's just gonna be expensive, bro. You want me to do what with your ashes? I'm gonna need the fucking treasure chest. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody's ever approached this shit the right way, bro. People are always looking at it like, hey, man, this is scary. I mean, to an extent, it could be. You know what I mean? I guess it could be, but it's all about perspective. Like Xavier, I'll fucking tell it. Like, I told him about my food. Like, nobody's ever used the Ouija board from like a business point of view. Like, I would become the Craigslist and offer up of the Ouija board spirits. Like, I'll be like, look, fools, you're stuck here for crossover. What did you leave here? Like, where did you stash this? All right, like, you got some money? You know, I'd be like, all right, it's in this house for sure. All right, cool. Like, all right, I'm gonna get this. This is my fee. I was like, look, fool.
But if you think people are staying because they have money or they have a
Nah,
stash
not
box,
not all of them, but like some of these people, they need to have closure. So, for example, like if somebody died in love, like, you know what I mean, they want to know that their lover is okay. Somebody died, like their parents died, or like kids or something like that. Like, their spirits out there, like, you know what I mean, they get their parents taken away and all this shit. It depends on who it is, but like I'll be looking for, like, be like, look, where's Blackbeard the pirate? I need to know where the fucking shit's at. Fools that were on the Titanic.
well, I need fucking Tony
You know,
Montana. You know he's got fucking a fat sack.
I'll be like, yo,
There's no way this fool didn't hide nothing.
hey, Xavier would be talking to all the fucking cartel fucking fools that got murked and be like, ¿Dónde dejaste la pinche feria, güey?
I'll be talking El Señor de los Cielos.
He'd be talking to Pablo, be like,
Pablo
where's
Escobar.
this shit buried?
Yeah,
I was like, I need one of those barrels, bro.
Damn, imagine.
And that fool tells you, he's like, you gotta get it, but it's in the hippo pit. Fuck that, bro. I ain't going in that hippo pit.
Yeah, no.
Fuck, but under there, it's barrels of fucking money, bro.
Like
I'll fucking kill all those hippos, bro.
You
Fuck
think
that shit.
you think El Chapo did the same thing? You think he's got a couple super
Just put
stashes.
bleach in the water.
Put bleach the hippos die.
That's fucked up.
I mean, that's one way, right?
Aren't they like endangered?
You nuke those motherfuckers, bro. I was like, nah, you can't nuke them because then it's gonna blow the money up. You gotta just throw a bunch of grenades in there.
Yeah.
And fucking those fools will get the point. I'll be like, look, fool, I got hands and feet and guns. Either you get it or you don't.
I got a brain, bitch.
Yeah, but yeah, fuck that shit. I don't know. You be talking to a bunch of different fools up in that shit. It'd be like the trucker radio. It'd be like, who's this? Breaker, breaker.
Right.
What?
CB.
10-4, 10-4.
10-4, 10-4.
10-4.
Be like, where'd you die?
10-4, 10-4.
Yeah, then the fucking like we'd be like, where'd you die? And it'd be like, Spanish, please. Xavier, come over here.
You know how to talk to?
That would be funny, bro. Be like, we fucking get a call and they'd be like, who's this? Español, por favor. Xavier, but I'm like, what is the way?
No. What about the who's that crazy Colombian bitch? Not Colombian, but from Miami.
Which one?
The
Oh,
drug
Griselda?
dealer one, Griselda. That bitch is crazy.
Yeah, but see, some of those people.
You think girls like that exist though? Like crazy like that?
I think it's different. The last one, I think there's still shows because those like the Reina,
La Reina del Sur.
Reina del Sur. That was based on some true shit.
I
think
know,
everybody,
dog. That's a lot of that exists.
everybody expected like like everybody. It's different, bro. Females look. Everybody expected Chapo's wife to be like with no disrespect, like to be like this
She's
kingpin
fine.
type of girl, but like but she's over here. She's stripping. She got fucked in a
Okay, but
sense.
that's different though. She married her. Griselda
Oh yeah,
wanted it. She wanted it. She wanted to be.
She was the
She
girl
wanted.
Chapo.
Yeah, the homegirl. Well, you really think homegirl's gonna snitch? Hell no, she's not snitching. She knows better.
Hey, she's gonna give up all the foods that fool didn't like.
Dog, it makes no sense, dog. Okay, what crime? You know what crime they're accusing her of? Of her helping El Chapo escape prison in Mexico. Why the fuck does the United States give a fuck about that? They have to send her to Mexico. That's Mexico's problem.
First of all, I was like, she doesn't look like the engineer. Like El Chapo had like 5 UCLA graduates. They were Indians. That fucking had them fucking engineer this shit.
They had a bike in there, dog.
Yeah, I mean, fool, like for real, on some real shit, bro. Like, they're asking her the wrong questions, bro. Like, this should ask her to be like, hey man, like, can you give us some gold? Can you give us something? Like, like, give us something to work. Cause like, fool, damn well, why the fuck is she gonna know all this shit, bro? Like, I wouldn't. Like, I'll be like, if I was like a kingpin like that, fool, I would dead ass. I'd be who graduated top in the engineering land development class at UCLA for the last 4 years?
Well, they don't want her to snitch on El Chapo. Chapo's already fucked. They want
Yeah,
her
I know.
to snitch
They
on
wanted
the
to
Chapitos. They want her to snitch
all
on
the
Chapitos, his sons.
junior varsity.
The junior varsity, yeah. And she's not doing that. You don't think the cartel has her fucking dad's number, her family's number? Snitch on that, dude, it's that easy. I know you become family, but you
remember what they did when they caught that fool son, dog, all over Mexico, dog? That shit was fucked up, dog. Like,
what do you mean it was fucked up? Don't touch him.
Tell me about that.
It was a whole fucking. You know when you put the cheat code.
You don't know what happened, Ray?
When you put the cheat code in GTLA, and then when you put the G code in
Yeah.
GTA, when it's like riot in the street, that happened in Mexico, fool.
Okay.
When they caught that fool.
So let me explain to Ray what happened. So in Sinaloa, these little motherfucking Los Chapitos, they're El Chapo's sons. And they run they're the ones running it right now, even though El Mao Zambada is the main motherfucker. Mao Zambada is like kingpin, but Los Chapitos do all the fucking work right now because El Chapo got caught up. These motherfuckers were at a restaurant. You go to restaurants. Like, you don't understand. Like, these fools still kick it in their own neighborhood. Like, El Chapo got caught in a hotel in Culiacan. Like, they still go to restaurants. They just know how to stay quiet, and they got the money.
They go in there and they have people take everybody's phones. They pay for everybody's meal.
That's like
they
that.
fucking give everybody some money sometimes. Just be like, hey, aquí está por su comida y algo para aquí de cortesía.
Everyone knows not to call the cops. You're better off too. And guess what? These fools take care of the city. That's why these people love them. Like, imagine, like right now, imagine in LA, all these skid roads, fucking no one's helping. The government ain't helping Skid Road, right? And then this fucking straight drug lord shows up and gives all this money for fucking Skid Row, gives them all money, and Skid Row's starting to look better. Are you not going to make sure he don't get caught? Yeah, you take care of him because he's taking care of the hood, even though you know he's doing bad, but he's doing bad in where? In the United States. Who gives a fuck? They don't care about that. This is Mexico. So that's what happens, and you got caught up. And Los Chapitos is basically, they want him to snitch on it. They want homegirl to snitch on them, which he ain't going to snitch. She's not going to snitch. She knows better than to that. But, so they were at this restaurant, right? Los Chapitos were at this restaurant, and someone snitched them out and called Los Federales saying, hey, homeboy's at this restaurant, come get him. And they pull up to the restaurant, and the Chapito's there, and they pull him up, and he's like, look, they literally handcuffed him up, and you can watch videos. They literally had videos of this, and he literally
talking
makes
shit to the camera.
Yeah, he's talking shit to camera. He makes one phone call, and next thing you know, every politician in Culiacan, his house is surrounded by the cartel. If you don't let him go, we're gonna start shooting the house up.
Yeah, one by one to the ranks.
The president, this got all the way to the president, obviously. Like, you can literally watch videos of it. Looks like Iraq. There's people with AK-47s with machine guns on top of
stopping
trucks.
traffic, killing innocent people, saying like, "Oh,
we need him out." He runs, dude. You just caught El Chapo, and you got his son in, and even the president of Mexico said, "I'm better off letting him go because if we don't let to catch one person, a lot of people are gonna die.
There's gonna be too much
not
blood
worth
on the
it.
streets."
Too much blood on the streets. They let him go. That would never happen in the United States. Imagine them letting go a drug pin just cause a kingpin
First
just
of all,
because of that.
if it's one thing the U.S. invested in, I was like, dog, they've for generations they have invested on having the top tier fucking toys to fucking destroy anything. Like these fools would send a squad of 12 people and they'll send the fucking Expendables.
Not only that, war on drugs.
Well, everyone's seen fucking what's the drug movie on Netflix?
They'll send the Expendables to Mexico and they'll clean that shit up, bro. Stallone and friends, dog.
Well, yeah, like Narcos. Everyone knows what happened to.
Yeah, like
Calcameria.
Yeah, when
they
that
killed
shit happened,
one
they
FBI
amped
agent.
that shit up, bro.
You kill one Mexican. You kid for. Well, if you're like when people like when Americans are scared to go to Mexico, I'm like, you're a U.S. citizen. They ain't gonna touch you.
Yeah,
They're not te están secuestrando a ti because they
no vale la pena.
No vale la pena. You're fucking you're not worth it. They're doing it to like in the people in Mexico because the United States will go in there and get you, homie. They will go in there and they have your back. They had to do everything changed when they killed Kik Camarea. Everything changed. The whole game changed.
Yeah, because they were all playing ball together until they tortured that fool to death off of some anger issues.
You don't torture Americans. You don't torture Americans on a Mexican soil.
No, because you know the way America looked at it was like
that was the biggest fuck up Mexico.
They looked at it was like we don't even torture our own people, homie. Yeah, so they were just like we gotta set an example now.
You're not from Iraq. They do that shit. And what's that fucking
Guantanamo Bay?
Guantanamo Bay. This ain't Guantanamo Bay. For Mexico's not Guantanamo Bay. When they tortured them, that was it. Yeah, that was the biggest mistake they've ever done. Everyone said it. He went to jail. Everything shut down instantly. And you gotta learn your lesson. You don't fuck with America. You really don't.
Yeah, man. It's like they have their own flow of fucking the way shit's fucking working, man. But I mean, yeah, man. It's a wild fucking scene.
You find her hot?
She's hot.
She's hot. You know how he picked her out? He picked her out in a pageant.
Yeah, he went in there.
Straight said, "I want her."
Just straight out went in there and just was like, "Hey, eso's like me gusta."
Baller shit, dog.
That's like some fucking
Power, yeah. And for her to be like, okay.
What if
she probably wasn't okay, but she's like, my whole family's taken care of.
Hey, what if she would have said no? You think they would have killed her?
No, because they're not those type of people. Believe it or not, I'm not gonna be dick, but like MS-13's like that.
Or like
MS-13 don't get a no, dog.
Like local gangs are more likely to do a gang like that.
Yeah, well, first of all, El Cartel de Sinaloa is very like Los Zetas. They're very like. They'll kill people. They'll kill kids to kill someone. Like they'll attack a school or right next to a school just to get that. And like in Sinaloa, it's very like.
So they have different.
Kind of like rules here. Like
they have different. Yeah, they have different.
Innocent. Yeah.
Also, all those cliques have different get downs.
Yeah, they all work differently, dude. They all work differently. The Los Zetas, dude. Okay, so in Sinaloa, you don't pay taxes. In Michoacan, those fucking Los Zetas or whatever cartel works in Michoacan, they literally will go up to like a liquor store and be like, "Hey, you need to tax me for protection," and you're like, "Protection from who?" And you don't give them money, well, guess who you're protecting yourself from? From them, dog. Yeah. Because the second you say protect from who and you don't give them money, the next thing you know, we'll show you, and the next thing you know, you got to give them money. That's fucking extortion, dog. That doesn't happen in like Sinaloa and Culiacan because they take care of the people, and that's why they get taken care of. You know, these fools. That's why in Sinaloa and Culiacan, you go down there, they love the narcs that take care of them. Allá in Michoacan, hell no, fool. They hate them. They hate them. They're anti-police. They police themselves because these fools are assholes. That's not how you run the cartel. You make enough money, you don't have to extort your people. But there's different. It's all different politics everywhere, dude. It's just like by here, just like the Crips and Bloods.
Fucking Xavier with the Paisa news, bro.
Yeah, dog. My dad teaches me all this shit. This fool loves that shit.
Teaches you?
Yeah, fool. Okay, so. Oh, dude. He was the first person. So when we got the internet, you know how you get the internet when you're a kid and you kind of just don't even know what's really going on. And definitely a lot of porn. But my dad would be like, "Oh, decapitaron a fulano de tal. What's up? Find this video." And I would go on there looking for these fucking executions, these decapitations of these fucking.
Why does your dad look for that shit?
Because when it first came out, it's like you don't believe it's real. You're like, there's a video? No. And you have, it's shock value. Like right now, if I tell my dad to watch, he's like, nah, I don't want to watch that no more. It's just the first couple times where you don't believe that it's on the internet. And I would go on there and he'd like look for it. And I'd sit there for hours, like fucking finding it on Google. And I'd find the video and be like, come watch it. And me and my dad would watch these fucking, get this guy get decapitated.
I could not watch that
weird.
shit.
I don't watch it no more, dog. I'm not that maniac no more. But it's when the internet first came out, I was like 13. You go to Ryan.com and you're like, what the fuck? People, this is real?
No wonder you fucking...
Yeah, I'm a maniac, dog. Yeah, dude.
Look at all that fucking conspiracy shit.
Yeah, I've been like this. Yeah.
You ever been to the Young News Network?
Yeah.
Wild shit.
Yeah. Fool, it's wild shit. It's like back in the... Like, I don't go there no more. It was just like... But it was when you fucking first got the internet. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, man. And
Yeah.
I was watching, I watch different shit, bro. It's different. I was watching some shit earlier about what happens to your body when you consume human flesh.
Oh, that's interesting. What happens?
Apparently, it doesn't go very well, dog. You know what I mean?
It's like
you start falling apart. You develop this thing when they called it like the laughing disease. You go hysterical.
Isn't it like with you give cows cow meat, they get mad cow disease?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like
even if you cook human beef at like very high temperature, you still get crazy.
no, well, yeah, it's bro. You like,
can't kill that. You can't kill that parasite.
Yeah, or whatever's in there. Like you can't. It triggers your. It's crazy, bro. They tested this shit out on tribes first, bro. Like these fools went to Africa. They're like, look, fool, let's go over somewhere. You can't know. We don't even need to teach these fools. They're already eating each other, bro. And then they just like studied these fools, dog. And then they kept that shit going, and like so that's why like all those fools like the who's that fool? Hello, Clarice. What is it? What's his name?
Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
Fools like that like with Silence of the Lambs and all that shit, like fools like that, they end up going hysterical. That's why their mind is so crazy. Look at Jeffrey Dahmer, bro. That motherfucker thought like
Okay.
he was a necrophiliac. He ate them, bro. He still ate them too. I was like, that shit. All those fools, the more they consume that shit, it fucks with their head. You go hysterical, bro.
So I really don't believe. Like I don't believe in like traditional God, but I think that whatever fucking created us made sure that we're not allowed to eat each other.
Well, I mean, I think,
you're not allowed to eat. Like you just said, you go crazy if you do that. I think it's like a fucking like.
I wonder what happens.
Like you're not allowed to feed cows.
Do you think that's with all species though, bro? Because like, what if I give a chicken some popcorn chicken?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe with
that
them,
gonna just start pecking the shit out of me?
but they're lizards. But I'm talking about with us. I think whoever created us made sure be like, nah, fool, you guys can't eat each other.
Oh yeah, because like we're at the top of the fucking.
Yeah, like you guys can't eat each other. Like that's I think like because it's weird that you do go crazy because you no matter at what temperature you cook it at.
It fucks you up your whole body, bro. It destroys you.
With cows, you're not allowed to feed cows. Like if your cow dies, you're not just allowed to be like, oh, there's more cows for our cow.
Feed it to the pigs.
You're not allowed to do that. And that's why you have to pig. With like predator animals, you have to cook them over medium. Like pig, you can't do pig medium rare. You'll get trichinosis or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's kind of I think it's teaching you're not allowed to eat those animals.
Yeah,
like, you're not allowed to eat predators. Like you're not supposed to really eat predators.
That's true.
I mean, you do.
Well, isn't it like they're teaching you how to eat it properly, or shit? I don't know, man.
Yeah, but I think it's God's way of just saying like don't do that. I just think it's God's way of just whatever God is, just being like you're not allowed to eat
somebody in the chat room is saying it's like, well, how come we can eat animal flesh? Because you know what?
Animals aren't us. And not supposed to eat us.
And not just that, it's like if it would have been bad over time, they would have fucking showed and even if it is bad, let's just say a lot of processed meat and all this shit it takes a long term before you see any fucking fucked up shit as compared to like after a few weeks of somebody eating flesh or like human flesh, they started developing that fucking laughing disease or whatever it is, and they fucking go crazy. And it's like they have to put them down.
And that meat we eat isn't the meat a caveman would eat. First of all, so you can't really say meat gives you cancer because that meat we're eating isn't even real like kind of meat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like the shit Rogan eats. Now that's meat, and I've had meat like that, and it's different, dog.
Yeah,
my dad's a hunter, and he goes to Mexico and they hunt deer.
There's a big difference, bro. Like there's
red.
Yeah, no, there's
red.
Yeah, there's a big difference. Like it's like I recently been putting my family up on that shit. That's like, cause it's like they're like, man, how much is this fucking food? And I was like, yeah, I paid fucking like $23 a fucking pound for this shit. And they're like, cause it's like I know where I'm getting it. Shout out to Standings Butchery and then the homies the homies that came by last. That's
SFV,
SFV
Best Cuts. Yeah, of course.
Shout out to both of them. Those are like people that you can trust because even to the that fool's dad looks like he killed some of the animals. You know what I mean? Like that fool's dad looks like he's with the business. So they've been doing it for that long, and it's like. When it comes to stuff like that, especially when you're ingesting it, you have to really do your research. I'm not going to go buy the steaks that are on sale at Walmart or the steaks that are on sale at Ralph's. You know what I mean? Unless I'm seeing like the shit being chopped up fresh and all this shit. Like you have to really try to strive for freshness everywhere you go with something you consume. If you're going to spend that much money on some fucking bitch-ass flip-flops or a PS5, you can go ahead and invest some money in some quality food just the same way you do everything else because that's going in your body and it's coming out, bro. And I was like, you know damn well when the shit going in comes in solid and it's coming out looking hella questionable, it's probably not good for your body. And that's the conversation a lot of people don't want to have.
Dog, I know you motherfuckers buy Top Shelf indoor, but you go and fucking buy Walmart discounted meat or processed meat. Come on, treat your food like weed, dog.
Yeah, bro.
I know everybody on the group chat claims they don't smoke beef.
Yeah, bro. People gotta start flexing wealth, bro. It's like
this fool go to the farm markets. I gotta start going more to farm
bro.
markets. I know you do.
I be fucking. I know different. I
go for females, but
I be there, bro. I be there with my girlfriend buying purple carrots, buying dates,
fresh
orange juice. Like, I was like, man, fuck that. I was like, we trying to fucking be as healthy as you can to an extent, bro.
I know, I see you, dog. Sometimes I wake up.
I mean, hey, bro, like, don't get me wrong. There's times where we fucking party, but at the end of the day, bro, look, bro, if they were drinking wine or any alcohol, which is some sort of a toxin back in the day, I was like, there's obviously some way to regulate your body. Your body has the power to regulate shit as long as you don't overdo it. Obviously, if you do overdo it on partying, you're going to end up with a side dick Eddie heart attack. You know what I mean? But shout out to side dick. We got side meat Eddie now. Every now and then.
We replace side dick Eddie.
Yeah, man. But that's the real flex, bro. I was like, it's got to be to the point where it's like, hey, man, if you take solid shits, flex them shits. No? Like, you know what I mean, bro? People don't understand, bro, that, like, all that shit's important, bro. Like question that shit, bro. Like, question, like, everything that's, like, in your body type shit. Because if you're going to spend money on something, bro, it might as well be on you. And, like, anything else that you spend money on, like, that chain does not fix your teeth. You know what I mean? Those Yeezys does not regulate your shits. You know what I mean?
Those Pokemons don't fix your teeth.
Yeah, there you go, bro. I was like, Pikachu does not pay for the dental job, bro. Trust me, I tried, bro. I was like, I even went to a fucking Asian dentist. Didn't happen. But yeah, man, it's been a hell of a fucking ride here with you guys. I appreciate everybody that hit that thumbs up. If you have not hit the thumbs up yet, make sure you guys hit it right now. Or if you're finished watching it, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Ray, shout outs.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to y'all. We got a High and Hungry coming on Tuesday with the Boysenberry Festival.
At Knott's Berry Farm.
Berry Farm. So stay tuned for that. And follow me at Morningshotfilms on IG and YouTube.
There you go. Xavier, shout out.
What's up? Thank everybody who watched the show. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for everybody who got mystery boxes. I know we didn't have any today, but we'll have soon. Shout out to Bud Vac and Zishy, and thank you for everybody who supports me. And Tinfoil Hat Podcast on rockfin.com. It's free there. Stop asking me why it's not on YouTube. And t-shirts at Tinfoil Hat Podcast. And we should have some more We Don't Smoke the Same hats, so stay tuned.
There you go, man. Shout out to we are gonna get more hats. I definitely been busy with a lot of the merch making. Shout out to everybody who's been getting all the merch. Everybody's getting any other corduroy edition hats. Everybody's getting a special gift, and you know what those special gifts are. If you guys have supported on my website before, you guys know it's always surprisingly worth it. So that's it. FlavorsByEzone.com, hindhungry.shop. I believe there's 3 of these corduroy hats left. Excuse me. What is it? There's 3 of these corduroy edition taco hats. This is the character I've never made before, but this is the first time we made it. So it's at FlavorsByEzone.com. Also, look out for the new episode of High and Hungry at Knott's Berry Farm for the Boysenberry Festival. What is it? Will makes a special appearance, or you can hear him maybe. It's
shit, I don't even know, man.
Yeah, it's Ray, C- and myself. We had a great time. It's the first time we've been out, you know, with other human beings for a while. So it's you can tell that we are so happy to be there. I definitely get drunk and have a lot of fun there. Also, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe once again. Follow me at eZone the Firm. Let's go ahead and get me to 40 fucking K while Instagram keeps deleting my followers. I still ain't giving up on that account because sometimes you guys give me hope. So make sure you follow at eZone the Firm on that one. And yeah, salute to everybody. We'll be back here on Thursday, hopefully with another fucking guest. We'll work on it. And thank you to Zishy.com and Bud Vacuum Seal Jars. We are out. Peace out.